got my music shit done. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the studio later on. Exactly, bro. Constant. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game, bro. Stand inspired.
You gotta close that shit all the way, my guy. All the way.
Yeah, those are my friends. They came with me. They can fit in here too.
See? Should be able to. I'll get a second option.
I gotta come in, I gotta close that door all the way. All the way.
Now you coming in.
I gotta watch my camera, so
You got
stay on that side. Nah, not really. Just you gotta stay on that side of the camera. You know, walking back and forth.
Video. She's lit. I saw Chucky Boys perform. I see a lot of performance. So Chucky.
Billboard?
Yeah, something like that. Chucky.
Yeah, he went right behind that.
Oh, did he?
No.
That's
what I'm talking about. You was on my floor. You was just like just drinking.
East Coast get the money, no time, no buzz. Birth for the coast for one time, so love. Drop it in the pot, got your brain on drugs. Home of hip hop, we remain that plug. Your boy a little loose, but the chain fits snug. Pop a couple bottles, about to drown the whole club. Jack keep ringing, got the team on, bro. All my troops came from the mud.
1, 2. Yes, sir. Check. There we go. Yeah. You already know what it is, man. It's starting a little bit late, man. It's hot in here. We're trying to work this AC condition together and all that, man. But it is what it is, man. We got a full house in the building, man. Was I prepared? No. I don't know. This is how we play on them. Every day we shining, so this is how we jam on them. Hands on them.
You were sleeping last night. I had to get up and go. Took a cruise up the FDR. I had to go and rest my mood. I'm really happy, man. It's like it threw me off the boat. Don't ring a leg up. The whole city know that I'm that dope. Don't ring a leg up. Don't ring a leg up. Don't ring a leg up. When they say ball, I've been making rounds all winter. Phone ringing like a call center. Move the whole John like I come from a Philly block. I can make the pot do the rock and the millie rock. I can take a block and a half, make another block. I can turn a bike to a Benz to a parking lot. I'm a bad boy, you can tell the way I diddy block. Block up every bar, I can make the whole city hot. City hot. I got it. I ain't answering. My phone's ringing. My phone is just ringing like a motherfucker. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. I'm sorry, you reached. Hey, my phone. Keep calling, it's gonna ring like a motherfucker. I said ring, 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 call. Ring,
Plug that shit and plug it back in.
Stuck on how she moves. She's a dancer.
You got to turn on first.
Got me hypnotized. She's a dancer. Gonna spend my money tonight. Hey, shorty, how you doing? See you every Friday.
Might be a time on.
Watching
I don't
you.
know. I keep setting that shit on, man.
Damn, you're so sexy.
Niggas be on constant. Yeah.
No, it
That's okay.
so pure fancy.
I be seeing that shit.
It's all about the money.
It's a Henny factory, bro. Some of that stuff like
It's just me and you. So say you're ready. Girl, give me that chance. Once I'm down, we left in the shade.
That's like a nice record.
Got me watching you.
you know, Bacardi,
She's a
like the Bacardi, strawberry shit. Nah, the frozen shit. The frozen drink.
Mix them up.
Yeah.
We're in the loop, ladies and gentlemen.
Blender, nigga.
got me hypnotized.
That's not a hit. I heard it twice. Up here.
She's a
Not last week, the week before last, nigga. I was in struggle.
Oh no, baby, I know this ain't real, but it feels like it is. Got me thinking I'm the only one that matters in this place. Every time we exchange words, I feel that love.
Tell homegirl right there to come in.
Draw me in, asking if I'm ready for another dance.
Why you beat it up in the
Still
bro?
heavy, so I said let's go.
Nah, it's just on that.
Top floor, now she give me a private show. Booty go up and down, said the booty go up and down. Hips go round and round, said the hips go round and round. Booty go up and down, said the booty go up and down. Hips go round and round, said the hips go round and round. She's a dancer. Got me watching you, got me watching you, got me watching you. She's a dancer.
Check.
Stuck on how she moves. Got me stuck on how she moves. She's a dancer. Got me hypnotized. She's a dancer. She's a dancer. Gonna spend my money. Spend my money tonight.
Right there.
All this money, girl, it's yours. It's yours. Just keep on dancing, moving, and I throw more. All this money, girl, it's yours. It's yours. Just keep on dancing, moving, and I throw more. Yeah, all this money, girl, it's yours. It's yours. Just keep on dancing, moving.
What you got, friend?
All this money, girl, it's yours. Keep on dancing.
Yeah. We are back, man. Cinema Radio, man. You already know something. Down there in the building. We got some special guests.
Yes, sir.
What it's looking like, yeah, you know. Both of them.
All right.
Yeah, man, we back. Like I said, we got Billie Wroteit in the building. We got Hittman in the building.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
y'all, man. How y'all doing? I'm sorry for the tropical feel. Billie, this should be something you used to. Yeah, the feel. It's feeling really tropical in here right now. It's like 90 degrees indoors right now. You know, hit that switch for me on the plug. 5 footer was good, man.
Five, what's good, Five?
On the actual plug, the reset. Yeah. Try this one more time. We're gonna try this. Yeah, just flip it back. I think the bottom one and the top one. My fault, you sitting there, I'll put you to work and shit. You know what I mean? Alright. Flip the top one back.
Yeah. It's not clicking though.
There you go.
This beat is fire.
Nah, press it again. There you go. Pass. Oh, you coming over there? How you feeling? Full? How was the food? You went downstairs?
Yeah, it was alright.
It was alright. You got chicken?
Yeah, you
It was dry.
can't tell the real I was eating chicken.
It was
Come
dry.
on
Why?
now.
You
You know,
got it?
absolutely.
Why? You black, man. You
They
eat
didn't
chicken.
have fish.
You eat chicken.
That's what
Off the
I'm
rip, they believe you eat chicken. Off the rip. So if y'all see the 1990 shirt, what's that about?
1990 something. So
I don't know if you saw my post. I thought that was the name of the track.
I know.
I got hit
and
up
I
like, yo.
appreciate you changing.
Yeah, I got you.
I know.
So,
Yo,
what's that about?
1990 something. Basically, you know, a couple of years I kind of just fell back on purpose. I silenced myself, and when I decided I was going to unsilence myself, I said, you know, I'm starting over. That was just my thing. Okay, I'm gonna start from the scratch. And when is the last time I felt something in terms of music that felt like something? And I was like 1990 something. And then that visual just stuck in my mind. And you know, my best friend Star, we was at the mall, and I was like, yo, I need to print up these shirts. I'm gonna do this. And we kind of just collabed as far as like, I was like, yo, I want it to look like this, like that. And she was like this. We went back and forth, and so. Yeah.
And that's where it ended up.
started. Okay.
So, is that your vibe? Is that the type of music
Absolutely.
you try to bring?
I mean,
well, like how people try to bring hip hop back, you're trying to bring R&B back.
I hear so many people say that they miss it. You know what I mean? But for me, naturally, like certain go-to notes, certain sounds are from that. You know, it's from Brandy, it's from Mary, it's from you know, Donnell Jones. It's from there because that's what felt good to me. That's as far as back as I can remember when it felt like this is what I'm gonna do. It was then. So naturally, that's the sound. Now the single "Into You" is very 90s. You know, it was a pleasure to have you know, some 90s celebrities in there that people knew from the dancehall, you know, feel. But the "Into You" record is definitely 90s, and the project itself is gonna have some type of foundation on each track, some type of 90s foundation. Yeah.
So, I don't want to ask your age, but I
Don't
do
do
want
it.
to ask your age. It's two sides.
Don't do it
So,
then.
was you born in the 90s?
I
Or
wasn't.
was you doing things in the 90s?
I wasn't, but I think, I mean, I was.
Did you hear me?
I was.
Hold on, wait.
not
You
doing
answered
things.
too fast.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I answered you. We're going to proceed this into that. I will say this. During the youth of where my memory, you know, is still active at, the 90s was where it was most fun. I think anybody who was like in their early adult age in the 90s,
Absolutely.
they had
Absolutely.
a great time. Like, you know, it started fading out for me. And I don't know what's going on now.
It's a vintage era. The 90s is definitely a vintage era. So that's part of what inspires you to name that from the 90s, the music from that era, being that it was so authentic. That was an authentic era in hip hop and R&B.
And I think like the people, like if you still have 90s people around you right now, you realize like their morals, their loyalty, the way they move. It's just
some of them, because I mean, some of them be trying to keep up with the wave, and they be funny.
Well, they ain't 90s people, they just people.
You know what I mean?
But
Nah, I feel you.
real 90s, you know, real people who were something to talk about in the 90s.
Right. Absolutely.
You want to listen to them when they talk. Whatever they're saying, it's
Absolutely.
10 things, one of those things is bomb, and you can apply it to 10 things in your life.
No,
you know?
very authentic era.
Yeah, I love it.
That's why I really like the whole idea of the 1990 something. It's dope. It's real dope.
I was real slick though, because it could have been 1999, it could have been 1990.
Leading into the 2000s.
1990. It was like, take a
1990
guess.
something.
It was like, take a
I
guess.
thought about that. I was
Absolutely.
like, it's too much work, and then we don't want to solo anybody out. And I feel like the whole 90s, like the whole 90s,
In
it was
itself.
just dopeness all through, you know. So
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you have a single coming out also, but I was told by my co-host that you actually do some writing. You want to talk a little bit about the writing that you do?
So I mean, originally I'll just say I started out singing at 4.
Right.
My uncle,
Pringle was good, bro.
he traveled with a lot of gospel choirs.
Right.
So naturally, you know, growing up, I heard him singing and I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
So as I became like young, you know, my later teenage years, I started writing for people. People were loving my records.
Okay.
They wanted me to write for them.
Right. That's usually how it happens.
Yeah. So I got stuck in that loop.
Okay. Any notable artists you actually wrote for, or just people that want to come up?
The most recent, I don't know if you watch TV because I really don't.
We got team players in the building, man, working the cameras and all that. My fault. I gotta give y'all applause, man.
Loving hip hop and Naive.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think I heard the name. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm not really a love and hip hop watcher, but
I'm
I think
not a
I'm
TV watcher, so
at all.
I'm
Oh, dope. Good,
but
good for
I
you.
got 3 singles with her.
Okay.
There's a Bravo series, First Family Hip Hop, like Lady Luck. That's my single.
Okay, absolutely.
So
Definitely
we
know
worked
who
on
Lady
the
Luck
music
is.
for
She
that
got
one as
bars.
well, too. Oh, she's amazing.
Lady
I
Bars
love
Luck.
her. You know, so I was really grateful for that one.
Yeah.
I had some other placements on some artists, but for me, it was TV, so it changed things for me.
Right.
And it was things that I didn't expect. It was like built off of friendship and we just vibing and then boom. So,
Right.
you know, I'm grateful for that.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
So what's
Dope.
the expectations right now? Because if you're trying to bring back feeling or you're trying to restore feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you expect the people who've been asking for it to support it, or are you just doing what you love and what happens happens?
That's what it is. I mean, I know a lot of people, I always tell people this, don't confuse the fact that I know a lot of people with me having a lot of friends or a lot of supporters. So you have a lot of people that's going to say, yo, do this, we're going to support you, whatever. You got to be saying, I'm doing this for me.
Right.
And at this point, me coming back in front of the camera and not just behind the scenes,
Absolutely.
is like, you got to do something that's going to make you happy for real that nobody can shake this time.
Right.
You know, if you're good
Indeed.
at doing 10, but what keeps you up? What's going to make you do 10 hours of a session with no screw face, no attitude, if they say see you 20 times? So again,
Right.
I'm just starting from the beginning. Who knows next year what the sound will be?
Right.
Right.
But for me, it feels good. The 90s, it feels good. It feels safe. It feels real. You know what I mean? There's a root for that. Like, it's not just a leaf and it ain't going to change
Right.
colors. It's
Right.
a root.
Oh,
So,
dope.
I dig
you
it.
know, so
Dope.
I'm just rooting myself right now. Like,
I'm not gonna front.
Dope.
I want to get into this record because
okay.
as we talking about it,
Yeah,
let's get
absolutely.
into the interview
Let's get
drink,
into the
man.
sound.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that. This is Billie Wroteit. The joint is called Into You.
Yeah.
Center Loop Radio, man. 92.9 FM. We are here.
Friday night,
We
y'all
are
already
hot.
know. And
Billie Wroteit. I need you on my mind, baby. That's a fact. These images in my mind playing back to back. The way I'm feeling inside, I find it hard to explain. No, no. You got me sitting up in my room. Come and talk to me another time. Me and you, late night going back
idea.
What's that?
Take every state north of Virginia, traffic with gas,
Nice vibe on that.
into the Atlantic, let it float away.
That was Billie Wroteit. That joint was called
And you. So Billy, what was the inspiration behind Into You? Was it someone that you was into? Like, what was the inspiration behind that?
My mama told me, let me tell y'all a funny thing. I was at an interview one time.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me that question and I didn't tell a story. And when I was done, my mother was like, disgusting.
Yeah, well, we had Interlude Radio. We gotta hear. We gotta hear it.
Your mother was mad.
We gotta hear.
She was like, what was that buffer? Like, what is that?
Absolutely. Oh, Mama Duke's real, huh?
Yeah, she's real for
Mama's
real.
very real.
So, the MCU record, like, you know, I went through a phase in my life where I was just like, if it was a guy, you couldn't even make eye contact with me. Like, it wasn't a smile at you. I just didn't want you around me.
Why?
I mean, that's a whole nother story.
No, we want to get into all of that.
We gonna get into
Keep it
it.
secrets?
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
But that time, like, this person just caught me off guard, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Like, you know, next thing I know, I'm starting to feel a little something. I'm like, whoa, it still works. My heart, what's up? You know, and so I was just being real about it, and that's what came out. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like.
Now I gotta ask you,
Respect
before we
it.
even go back and
Respect it.
before we blast back into the past, because we going there. But before we blast back into the past, how did that work out?
Right.
I told him.
Being that you were so
I
into him,
told him.
was it this
I
mutual?
sent him the record. It's still his favorite song, and then I made him play his song part in the video. So,
Oh, dope.
yeah.
So it's still rocking and rolling.
It's not rocking. and
It's
rolling.
not rocking
No,
and
I mean, I don't even know like if I ever thought it would be, because I knew where I was. You know what I'm saying? If we happen to be the same sign, so I sense it.
What's
like,
that sign?
Aries.
Okay.
Aries.
Okay, that's relevant.
That was bumping heads.
Yeah, you know, Aries. So we have a funny way about how we handle love. Like, we could love you for real, but we about our business, and then you got about 0.2 seconds to say something, or we moving.
Right.
And we still gonna love you the same every time we see you. So that's kind of how that.
So you move.
Always. Yeah.
So was it? Did you like? Was it
You gotta slow down, man.
Was it like
You sing R&B, man. What's going on, man?
not in
I
terms of
used to
breaking
rap,
you
so
down?
that, you know, I get a halfway pass. But I mean, we still cool. You know what I mean? When I come to town, he's like, "Oh, you in town?"
Okay.
We may not see each other, but at least he say, "Hey, let's link up." That's cool.
And you said so into you. So was it like a broken your heart, or hurt you? Not really broken your heart, but hurt you in some sort of way. But you felt them so much that you were still into them.
No, I'm kind of grateful that I allowed myself to feel.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that, you know, he knew where I was, but he allowed himself to expose some parts of him to me as well.
Wow.
Because that song, like, I'll be honest, the record, it went through 4 different recordings, and it went through 7 different mixes.
Wow.
And the mix that you hear today is the original one. Like, each one, it just wasn't the vibe. I was like, yo, that's not it. I'm paying for these mixes, and it just wasn't
No,
it.
that's an artist. That's an
Yeah, it
artist for you.
wasn't
You know,
it. And
you don't hear the
year
sound.
later,
You know, you got to keep doing it over.
We get the right mix to the original one a whole year later. So,
Yo.
yeah, you know, I'm grateful.
Yo.
That's it.
I gotta ask you a question, because I heard you mention First Family Hip Hop and all of that. Did you ever do any music with Tommy Gunn?
No.
Do you know him?
No.
Okay. He's another dope R&B singer, that's why
I've heard the name
being that
before,
crew
but
and all that.
I mean, my whole writing, my writing experience was a lot of like behind the scenes people, like well-known producers and things like that. I didn't really work much with artists as an artist at that time at all. You know what I mean? So it was like building new artists for certain A&Rs or producers, and that's kind of like how that went.
Wow. Okay.
So are you trying to get a record deal?
No, I mean, I have a
that
publishing
one of the
situation right now, and it just taught me a good lesson, like not to rush. You know what I'm saying? Being behind the scenes, I know what they're gonna expect from me, what they expect me to deliver. So right now, my focus is on development. Like it's been before that show, it was 5 years before I had actually got on the stage.
On Saturday. And I heard you killed it Saturday. We was talking about it behind the scenes and all that. The mics wasn't on. But I heard you killed it Saturday at the Sugar Bar.
Yeah.
Well, it was lit. It was,
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there,
The
but I got too
response was
drunk
great. The response was
beforehand.
I was
and didn't make
grateful.
it.
Yeah,
I
and I
see
waited, so you could have actually made it, because I waited for a long time before I went on.
I was saucy. I wouldn't, if I would have tried to make it, I probably
You
wouldn't
would
have
have
made
leaned
it.
over by the bar.
No, I
There
probably
was
wouldn't have
no
made it
space.
to the
It
bar.
was a jam-packed, like,
Now it's a nice
night.
little
It was
spot.
nice.
Too. It's nice. It's a nice.
Where was the performance at?
Sugar Bar.
Oh, the Sugar Bar. Oh, the Sugar Bar.
It was really
Yeah,
nice.
back.
That was Girl Destroy joint.
No,
No, that's coming up.
It was another one.
Golden Voice. No, not Golden Voices. What's the name of the?
What's the name of the event?
Y'all flipping me off. Yo, Admiral, you there? Help me out, man.
Golden Voices.
No, it's not Golden Voices. It's the.
It was Admiral. It was Admiral and one of those productions.
Son, I feel.
Nah, ain't no big deal. I just wanted.
I don't remember
Yo.
either, but
No big deal.
Nah, but I heard it was a dope event. I heard a lot of people came in there and blew it up, made it hot. I heard you definitely blew their socks off.
Thank you.
You started off with some throwbacks and all that. I definitely got the word and all
yes,
that.
I mean, you
I
can
had
sing
to go
live. That's
search
dope.
everywhere for old school radio. I knew that like the different dynamics of music. I just wanted
I
to
am
kinda,
song.
like,
I am song.
I am song. Yes,
Go
that's
look
it.
at
I Am
That's
Song.
it. Who
Ah,
sent
yeah.
it?
Shout
Thank
out.
you.
Admiral.
Shout out to Admiral. What's good,
Thank
Brody?
you. I knew that I wanted to like catch the audience, so I knew I had to. I'm all about performances. Like you don't just get up and stand. Give them a full show.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I needed the pop. I needed to get their attention. I needed them to like go through the whole travel to the 90s. Yeah, and you might be good, but you just might catch them at a bad time. And that's your whole show.
Absolutely, absolutely. People just,
Nah, I dig it.
you know, New
So
York
you
is
got
a tough
some-
crowd anyway.
You got something coming up. You supposed to be on. You going on the tour? You gonna be on the road soon?
Well, we have some shows that have been in the works, and we're confirming details now about them. Again, like I said, for me, I want to be prepared. You know, I want to be well prepared. I know what people expect from me. I'm super grateful that my following is like, a lot of them are the same following from like 7 years back.
Right.
So I don't want to
Came
cheat
back,
them.
It was like
Loyal.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't want to cheat
Absolutely.
them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
That's great.
they want, I'm working on my emotions because they want that from me.
Right.
You know, so I'm working. I need to be able to go there with you, get barefoot, you know, do whatever we need to do. Like, yeah, so I don't want to rush it because I'm still rooting myself.
Right.
Yeah.
real quick, man, because we usually do this in the beginning of the interview. But can you let the people know where to follow you and find you?
Billie Wroteit, like the name on anything you're looking for. You know, you can Google Billie
one
Wroteit.
word.
Things will pop up here. One word. Billie Wrote.
Billie
It.
wrote it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
Billie wrote it.
What's up, Bella?
And I hashtag almost everything so that it's easy for people to find it. Yeah. So
Fact.
you'll find it.
Oh, and
Dope.
we do have a call-up number, man, 347-441-4226.
Yes, sir.
You can call up and ask any questions you got. We also got Hitman in the building. He been laid back, vibing
fact.
with us, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, we're gonna go into some more music real quick. And we're gonna allow the people, if y'all wanna call in and ask some questions, y'all can call up. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into this track. We played it a couple times, but it might be new to a few more people that ain't been tuned in. This is Hitman latest joint. This joint is called This Ain't Living.
Y'all better pay attention to
Radio,
this
man,
joint.
92.9
Pay
FM.
attention, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fact.
Live in the Loop Radio 92.9 FM.
Hey, this is Humble. What's up?
Humble Bella, what's up?
Humble Bella.
What's good, Billy?
Really having a conversation.
Oh, what up, boo? Sorry.
Bella. Humble Bella. What up, Bella Bella?
What's up, babe?
What's up, Don Man?
What's going on, baby?
All right, so I have a question. For Billy. The reception is horrible. I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you, though.
Okay, good. So my question is for you, Billy, right? Hold on, I have to turn this off because it sounds horrible. So,
You're supposed to know that already.
how do you feel about writing for someone who's not willing to give you writer's credit?
Oh, that's not the
How would you handle it? Would you go for it and look for the money, or would you take a pass?
No. We're not gonna do that because I work too hard and I have a kid. And so money spends, you know what I'm saying? But we want equity, we want depth, and so you gotta be willing to do your paperwork correct, because I don't want to have to do troubleshooting later. Like I've been through that, and it's just a headache. It's just never worth it, you know. So yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Because they don't give you writer's credit, then you're not.
that credit.
You pass.
Oh yeah, I mean, but first they know that. Like, you know, I need your information before we start. You know, it's for both of our protection. Like, I'm just gonna do it the right way, like, so we can get the sticky parts out and we can get into. It's all about energy. You know, so I'm not gonna waste my energy on nobody. Like, I don't care how well you sing. Like, are we building or not? I'm only building, so that's it. You know.
If that check is nice, you're not with it.
No.
And does that apply to mainstream though? Mainstream artists?
I mean, it's negotiable. So, okay, if it's mainstream and they want to pay for credits, that's open for discussion. But to say, like, you're going to just take it, like I said, you're putting a price, just a dollar amount. You don't know how far that record's going to go.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Now, if you're buying bundles, let's say I got 10 and they just sitting there. Okay, but one song, it doesn't really do anything for me. Bundle packages, yes, we can always customize something for somebody. But, you know, the papers just have to be right. It's not worth it if it's not.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, I'm tuned in.
Disappointed, like I wasn't the answer you wanted.
I'm super proud of you. I came in about 15 minutes late, so I don't know if you were able to sing live already.
No, we didn't sing live yet, but we will.
We heard the single though, which is fire.
Putting pressure on you. You see that? I don't know if we're going.
Yeah, and quick question: is Hittman in the building as well?
Hitman is in the building.
See Hit right next to me, to my left.
Shout out to him, and I called him. He's near his phone.
You messing up my live.
You know.
How you calling people while they in the station? How you calling people while they in the station?
Yo, I know, but is that nobody was giving me the call-in number?
Why you didn't type on the live?
Give it to her one more time. Oh, she got it.
She got it.
Let's give it to her. Let's give it to her. One more time, because I was talking.
Actually, Bella, you should have that stored in your phone. What's up with that
I
Jersey
should.
life?
I don't know why I don't.
Don't you got an iPhone? Oh, nah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Anybody that want to call in and ask Hitman or Billie Wroteit,
Goodbye with that shit. Goodbye.
Spotlight.
It's all love, Bella.
Later, guys.
Later.
Thanks, Bella. Appreciate you all day in America. Anybody that want to call in and ask a question, the number is
347-441-4226.
You
Pull
heard?
up, holla at us, man.
Please, man.
422 is hot in here.
It's hot.
That's the name of the number.
So we're gonna come back, man. This is that Hitman drink.
Let's get it.
This ain't living.
Same living.
Let's vibe out, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up. Open your ears. This is one of those joints. You heard me?
Killed Junior. We all seen the video on how they did Junior. I don't believe in humanity no more. He bleeding, they all watched and told him get out the store. This ain't living, nah, this ain't living. He was only 15, now he ain't living. So much of our youth is dying and need help. The system felt the soul. Khalif Browder killed himself. If these the last days, it needs to end, no doubt. We can't even express ourselves. They say you do it for clout. Spend time in academia, human interaction deceased. And the main reason is social media. Everywhere you go, people head down, phones in their face. At work, home, or on the date. Being defenseless, I can't afford it. Cause I already know if I'm dying or hurt, you gon' record it. They killed Junior. What? They killed Junior. We all seen the video on how they did Junior. I don't believe in humanity no more. He bleeding, they all watched and told him get out the store. This ain't living, nah, this ain't living. He was only 15, now he ain't living. So much been going on now, I'm deeply disturbed. Tamir Rice, Ayanna Jones, and John Crawford III. That's my word. I own condo, cops have us took out. Can't even be black and sell water or have a cookout without someone feeling threatened. Y'all can wait on the rapture, but this shit here feels like Armageddon. Having a phone is a weapon. Look at Stephon Clark. Just say suspects, black cops ain't got no heart. Anger, I got plenty. Friends, not many. History repeats itself. Emmett Till, George Stinney. From just speaking of facts, Kendrick Johnson got murdered and rolled up in the mat. And this murder still is unsolved. Basically, you can get away with anything if cops involved. The block has been hot, fiends been cop, hustlers been shot. Though some of no kid rock. If I ever fall off in order to get stopped, they'll have. Peep how I just channel my inner block.
We killing each other because we killing ourselves. We're not. When another man, I know I've been in a position. It's out of our control. It's not like he wants to kill. He just doesn't want to die. You know know what I'm saying? It's that situation when you got, we are living in a war zone. It's not as easy as these people are making us think that they just got some criminal ass black kids with guns. It's not like that. We live in hell. We live in the gutter. You got us stacked up 80 deep in one building. You know, by the time you get out your house, you strapped to protect yourself. Because you living in the same community, the police is carrying rifles and riot gear. Same, they need them riot. Excuse my language, I'm so sorry. The same reasons they need the riot hat, the riot jacket, the flak jacket, the double vest, the 9mm blocks with extra bullets, the tear gas, the mace, all that. Who do you think the police is using that against? Dogs? So we fighting the same villains that they fight in the street. But instead of them seeing us fight villains in the street, we all villains. And the main thing for us to remember is that the same crime element that white people are scared of, black people are scared of.
Lord of mercy. I tried to valet real quick, yo. Y'all not even gonna believe what just happened to me just now, yo. My retarded A2 clicker letter left my charger, B. I don't know if y'all just noticed my laptop just died.
Yeah,
I was gonna get into all the music just now. Wow. I was gonna put it on. I was gonna let it all play real quick, but I then left the charger in the crib. So now we're just gonna be talking. This is talk radio today.
Wow. Oh, we lit. So
but
damn.
We got Billie Wroteit in the building real quick.
Oh, cousin, good looks.
We got Billie Wroteit in the building. And
Hitman.
Yeah, you was already put on the spot.
I'm about to say, now we're going to get into everybody's business.
You was already put on the spot on the phone call. Feel me? Bella, that was your fault too, man. But I'm not going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Huh? Call in again, Bella.
So, can we get some acapella from Billie Wroteit?
Yeah, Bella put it on the spot, so we definitely need
Being
that.
that the song cut off right there,
Definitely
can we get the first verse?
There goes my heart, locked up in a safe in a vault. On the road, gotta go, won't call. Can't afford to catch no feelings, no. So if you run me down, I'm only gonna leave quicker. Even if I wanna, like no one's listening. When I say there's something missing, love. Cause love is a place I call home. I've been gone too long. Gone too long. Home is the place where the love is, and love came home. And love came home. Yeah.
Ow.
Thank you.
God damn.
Ow.
Somebody's supposed to be throwing boxes at her, yo. Y'all let her just sit here like this. Y'all valet, there's too many dudes in here. Not saying I want to see y'all niggas boxing, but y'all supposed to have some prepared for Billie Wroteit, goddammit.
Well, we didn't know that this was gonna happen.
The next show, where your next show at, man?
Well,
I'm coming with like 4 fresh Fruit of the Looms.
Yeah, please do.
Briefs.
Please do.
They still gonna have the cardboard and all that.
Yeah, I want that old school stage.
Get some
thing going
distance.
on. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some distance.
I don't know. We're working on something right now. A surprise performance for August, like early August. So I'm gonna talk about that, like on my page, like on my social media.
Fact.
In like maybe a week, we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Listen, you gotta keep us in the loop. You gotta keep the music coming.
I will.
Please.
Definitely.
Every release, man.
Well, you
Feel
know
free
what? To
holler.
be honest, like I try my best to post, not so much on my page, but in my story. I post like my routines or what I'm going through.
That's where all the nosy niggas be at. All the nosy niggas writing your story.
Right.
Niggas that don't even like you, they in your story. I'll be like, yo, she don't even like me. She view every story.
No, see, that's me.
ain't that crazy?
If I know we don't, I'm the minute you
see
come
them
up,
in
I'm
the stories,
swiping
but
down quick
nothing
fast.
else.
Like I'm not even going through it, but you know, yeah. So I'm gonna keep everybody updated, like with everything. I'm only here for a short amount of time. So
Where you where?
I'm only in New York for a short amount
Where you
of time.
from?
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay. BK.
But,
Your
I'll be
roots,
in the
though.
Virgin
Don't
Islands.
forget
Yeah, I'm
some
gonna go
roots.
back there soon.
Right.
So while I'm here, every weekend we're like shooting a video or doing a photo shoot or something while I'm
Dope.
here.
Dope.
Yeah,
Working.
yeah,
Shooting nothing up here.
Working.
You're in the Virgin Islands, man. We want to see that.
We want to see something on the
I'm
beach.
tired of buildings.
Something on the beach or something. Absolutely.
Sidewalks.
I know you probably ain't got
They
one
killed
on the
Junior in
beach
the
or something.
streets,
I
man.
did, yeah.
Sure.
I did. But I mean, honestly, like with the sound right now and the direction we going, I just feel like it's good to do.
You need the bricks. You need the brown bricks and that concrete jungle.
Yeah.
Understood.
all right.
Understood.
Well,
understood.
We in conversation mode for the duration of the show.
Yeah.
So that was just a controversial song that we just played, even though we came back joking and laughing and all that. But what made you, Hitman? What made you feel like that was a necessary thing? And it don't seem like it was just something that you just threw together for the clout. Actually feel the feeling in it, and it kind of makes you a little upset when you hear it, touch you, make you want to, you know what I mean? I seen a video earlier today with some dudes, some older dudes was talking, and this guy was talking about how black men need to start defending the home, defending the family more. Like even if it means going at the police, like they killing us,
we killing ourselves. They killing us, we killing ourselves.
You know what dude said? Dude said, look, he was an older guy, so I respect it. I get in my 70s, everybody got,
absolutely.
Listen, you better chill. You feel me? Right. I ain't got much time here, so your time could be short too. Yeah. So he's like, yo, listen, you kill my son, police or not.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
I'm gonna go kill you,
I seen that.
And I'm gonna try to kill your children.
I seen that.
Because cop or not.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes that song kind of brings some feelings up, makes you a little enraged. How did you feel in the studio when you was putting it down? Or
absolutely.
When you was putting the pen to paper.
Right. Great question. Great question.
Because you had to actually put the pen to the paper.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how was that reaction? And that was kind of close to home to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It happened 2 blocks away from me. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah, Bathgate Avenue.
Where I reside,
I don't know.
Yeah. Like you ain't doing Cardi B and just like, you know what, let me go.
I saw a lot of people was doing it for the clout, but you can ask my bro Half, you know what I'm saying? Ever since the cause I'm a passionate dude, you know what I'm saying? Facts. About anything, especially my music.
We can tell with your music.
So
absolutely.
When the Khalif Browder documentary came out, I'm like, yo, bro, this joint is touching me in a way I know I'm gonna write something crazy.
You know,
but I didn't want to just focus
on.
on.
You even go, I'm glad you brought that up. But as far as the Khalif Browder situation goes, like, because I watched it, and I don't know if I'm the only person that feels that. Well, I know I'm not. I know a lot of people are desensitized.
Yeah.
Like,
because
this stuff doesn't mean as much
because of the climate, social media, and etc.
It's so in your face all the time. You always see
absolutely
it. And like,
every day.
How does that affect you with your music and all that? Because at the end of the day, you spoke about Khalif Browder, you spoke about Eric Gardner, and that.
A lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? And it's happening every day. How was you able to be like actually channel that anger and put that together like that?
I feel like that's what I do best, bro. Like I just sat there for a while. I even went back to the Sean Bell situation.
Right.
And I'm just like, yo, I'm tired, bro. Like instead of me just reacting, music is my therapy, like I told you before. So I just take that frustration out and put it on the pad. I'm probably the only one still use a pen and paper. A lot of people use their phones for everything.
That's a fact.
I put that
pen
to the
paper.
It
flow a little better.
It feel better. It's a different feel. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
When you writing it down and you putting it in this,
right?
Oh, absolutely. You putting it.
Like I said, with the junior thing that happened 2 blocks from me, my niece Jasmine Whiters went to school with him. You know what I'm saying? Richard Science and Health Charter School. She went to school with him.
Right.
Like. I'm just like, yo, somebody got to speak of something. I'm tired of hearing about twerk songs and bodies popping and everybody's super gangsters. Like, yo, it's real stuff happening in the streets, man.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
somebody
keep twerking.
talk.
Now listen, hey, I feel you come. Don't stop twerking.
Like, I just want to hear something real, man, something positive for a change.
No, yeah, it's a climate for the twerk, but it's a climate for real talk as well.
You know me, I'm a clown.
It's like everybody clones out here, B. I try to be different, you know what I'm saying? Everybody clones out here.
Yeah, before my next question, I'm going to say RIP to Nia Wilson. That's a young lady that was killed in Oakland, California, that was stabbed by a supposed white supremacist. Her and her sister survived, and she actually succumbed to the injuries. So RIP to her whole family. So it's just great. We're going to answer this call, then I'll get to my question, ladies and gentlemen.
Live on air, 92.9 FM in the Loop Radio. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's good? It's Bella.
Oh, what we do now?
Bella, what's good?
What I do? Hello?
That died too.
I know Bella gonna call us back.
I know the phone ain't died. Hello?
She probably lost the connection.
Jersey? Hello?
Yo, did you bang it on me?
No, look.
Nah, it was a bad connection, Bella.
It was Jersey.
What you got? What question you got for the bro Hitman?
Nah, so with him and his next question, I just wanted to kind of like big him up a little bit.
You gotta talk a little louder. We can't hear you like that.
Talk louder, Bella.
Talk louder. I'm talking on him screaming.
Scream louder, goddamn.
No, so I just want to let him know, like, I'm super, super proud of him. He's just come, like, a long way, short amount of time. I know that he's been in the music for a long time, but I know that he just started coming outside recently. And I'm just super, super proud of him. So I just want to
Yo, on some real, I gotta thank you for that too, yo. You know what I mean? You told me come out my show. I need to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
You gave me my first interview.
Come on, you don't
You know
tell
what
her this off air, man.
Nah, I'm
Bella
giving a
Head.
love back.
Bella
I'm
Head.
giving a love
She's
back.
not gonna be able to get out the door tomorrow, bro.
But I appreciate you too, Bella, for real, yo.
Nah, we appreciate you, Bella. Not hate, just him. We appreciate you. Everybody in this room.
Huh?
She's giving instructions.
Hope you and Billy are building and networking.
She's giving instructions.
Fact.
What's your son, though?
I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a track featuring Billie and Hittman in the future. Hopefully, you know, from this meeting here in Antelope Radio.
I hope so.
Nah, absolutely. We all hope.
Yo, Bella, and it's mad hot in here, yo.
Yo, real shit. It's
mad hot in here.
I
don't even want to drink
this
my
window love right now.
Right? I told you.
Love.
I told you open that joint. It's working.
That's a fact.
It's working.
That window love.
It's 1990 something in here, man. We ain't got AC. You open the window, turn the fan on. Stop playing.
That's a fact.
What happened?
What?
Yeah, what?
She said somebody got a belly shirt on, son.
What?
No, I said I knew the AC was not working when I saw Simon with his belly shirt.
Oh.
Belly, well, me and Simon got on tank tops.
It's a wife beater,
Me
but I
and
don't
Simon
like
got on
using
tank
that
tops. We
term.
feeling good.
I don't like using that term.
We getting
though.
that breeze.
I'm not from the school. I ain't Turner.
You gotta be careful.
Who in the room, no.
I said you gotta be
Bella, ain't
careful.
nobody belly showing, Bella.
No bellies are showing.
No bellies are
And
showing, my dear.
We will kick people out
It's a fact.
for belly showing.
Especially a male. Yeah, we don't
If you're
play
a
that. Not an Antelope Radio. We don't do that.
You remember? We ain't gonna go there live.
Nah, I appreciate you, Bella. Let's get back to my question that I have to hit. But like I was saying before, we got a call about humble Bella. We appreciate her all the time. Nia Wilson, R.I.P. to the family. That was a young lady that got stabbed in the neck by some supposed white supremacists in Oakland, California. I'm just saying that it's so ridiculous that we, as a people and a culture, got to keep going through this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're one of the most humblest cultures, and we spread love to everybody. But it's like everybody hate us for reasons unbeknownst, but the color of our skin.
Power.
So
Power.
you know, being that you came with that record hit, like what are some of the remedies you think that we have to do to stop this nonsense that's going on? I mean, I know it's no one question, it's no one answer that can answer that, but what do you think we got to do as a people to kind of like you know, make this better for us?
Yo, 2 words, bro. Willie Lynch. It won't happen, bro. Why you think I said I don't believe in humanity no more? Like, I just don't, bro. It gets worse with time.
Absolutely. It sure
You know what I'm
seems
saying?
that way.
Everything gets worse with time. I can see
Seems that way.
it now. I'd probably be like some grumpy old man. Like, look at these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
You're not the only one.
It's just crazy, bro. I don't have no real hope for us no more, man.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it was a point in time where I was really on my black empowerment, right? I'm so like discouraged with our own people that it's not even funny, man.
Facts.
Like, to the point where I'm borderline white supremacist.
I see what you're saying.
No, don't say that.
Seriously.
But
No,
you
I'm serious.
gotta elaborate
Because
on that.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
You gotta break it down.
This
You
is
gotta
why I
break
like.
that down.
This is why I like the feeling that we got going on up here right now. The 1990 something feel. That this ain't living feel that we got going on up here. I'm still stuck in that.
Yeah.
In them ways, like I still got. If you ride in the car with me, bro, the music you gonna hear pumping is not nothing too relevant.
Yeah.
You feel me? For the most part. You feel me? So when it comes to the young, and I hate to say it, when it comes to the youth, our youth, I kind of be wanting to like, I be like, I wish they just drop a bomb on Chicago, man. Just wipe them all out, B. Cause it's like, yo, what's gonna happen? It's getting worse and it's getting worse and it's getting worse.
Yo,
And
my bro,
now it's to
Doug,
the
man,
point
just
the
said
youth
it's
don't
every
even
man for
respect.
themselves in this world.
The youth
bro.
don't even got no respect for
themselves.
And I can't blame them because they didn't get taught. So it's like when our generation wasn't passing down the right morals, and now we got dudes that's in their 30s, upper 30s, 40s, competing with niggas that's in their 19, 20, 21, 22, it's like nobody's really trying to reach back. And if you reach back, it's like this nigga don't even appreciate you.
Well, you know what?
So it's like I'll be feeling conflicted.
No, but when you say you borderline white supremacist, you gotta rethink that.
Real quick. No, I meant that.
Nah, you gotta rethink that, bro.
But
borderline white supremacist, nah, you gotta rethink that.
I want to know how you felt.
You gotta rethink that.
I want to know how you felt about that song.
Straight
listening
up.
to that song as it was playing.
I mean, like halfway through it, I had to honestly detach myself emotionally because the reality of it is like I have a kid. You know what I'm saying?
It touches home, right?
Yeah.
It's like it
I'm
really hits you here.
Of my daughter.
It hits you here in the heart.
There's no exception when it
So
comes
it makes
to
it
my
so
kid.
dope.
Nobody's an exception when it comes to my
Right.
kid. And I tried to expose her. Like I noticed quick fast what she's great at. You know, because like at months old, I had it strapped on me in the sessions. So naturally, she's in the arts, but she tends to like flow towards dance more. But she has a better ear than me, better tone than me. I noticed that quick fast, and I said, okay, let me put her in some trainings.
Right.
Because for me, I go, you talking about the youth, and them not being taught. I watch a lot of people think like raising your children is dressing them and sending them outside, and it's not.
Right.
Too much idle time leaves for a busy mind. However, you notice something in your child, make that sacrifice. You know, people, I gotta work. You might have to work, and this might be your last day on this earth. But what did you leave with your child? So, different. And
it's something that's not in the black homes too much.
But this is what I'm about to say.
You feel me?
I don't mean to be biased.
No, it's not. It's not me. It's being real.
If you watch Caucasian families, by the time you reach 22,
there's
you
already
have
something
your
set.
skill set. Now, what you do with them is on you. You might have 4 different options based off your training and your growing, right? Here we go at 20. We like, I think now I'm ready to do something. You hit 27 and you like got a whole new set of friends, a whole new perspective. All right, let me go try this new training with no recommendations, no reference letters, no training. You at 30 and now you think you got something going and you figured out what your gift and your talent is. Right. And why this is why you have people, senior citizens, still working these hours. And, you seeing 70-year-olds coming home at a certain time because they have no choice but to
still
provide.
working. Absolutely.
So we have to change it from the beginning. Now, first and foremost, when you ask them like, where does it start? It starts with us. I changed because I required more of myself. So if you're gonna be in my environment, you don't have to be like me. You could be different. And I'm not trying to make you wrong, but you can be different with me.
Right.
You can't do certain things around me because it's gonna interrupt my spirit. And I'm okay with speaking that now. So if I'm gonna move different, I hope to show people like, no, it's not easy, but I only speak to inspire. That's why a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff I'll be wanting to share, but I'm like, I gotta find the right way to deliver it. So expect more from yourself and expect more from the people around you. And people gonna talk because it's uncomfortable, but when they see you do it, they gonna follow suit. And that's how we have to do it. You spend so much time preaching to people who they can't hear you over the music they listen to, the drugs they're using, but be that example.
It's crazy you say that, because I'm kind of like on the opposite end of the spectrum with that.
Okay.
As far as like how I treat people around me and what I expect, I really don't expect much. I don't expect nothing.
That's
honestly.
good.
You feel me? I have no expectation. So whatever you do is just, hey, like I detach. That's what I mean by like you were saying with the
white supremacist.
We think no. I know what I meant.
White supremacist comment.
I know what I meant. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Ain't nothing wrong with being a white supremacist from a white standpoint.
Supremacist.
I think
there's nothing wrong with it.
How do you mean there's nothing wrong with that?
Because
you sound crazy
because
right now.
Black people should be black supremacists. There's nothing wrong with wanting to protect what you're in and what you're a part of. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. No, but hold on. A white supremacist they're about protecting where they are, but they're about the annihilation of another race for the color of their skin. For you to be a black man and say you're part of that drama is crazy. Let me speak for 1 second though. And partly it's crazy for you to think that, and probably like I understand, like you sound like you've given up on our people. You can't give up on our people.
That's what
and
I'm
I understand
saying.
that it's so much things going on right now in society that it's easy for you to give up on us. But as a black man, we're gonna get to him. But as a black man, you can't really give up on us that quick. I know Chicago is crazy.
Quick, I'm
It's a melting
36,
pot.
man.
All right, but I'm saying, but as in general, you can't really give up on us like that. And I just feel as men, as black men, the government and everything has created a climate where women feel like they don't need us as a black man in the home.
That's a fact.
And women, you don't need a black man. They've created this climate with the government. The government is part of that.
That's what I said, Willie Lynch.
Absolutely, it's part of that. But I'm saying, as black men, I feel we need to step up. And going back to the Nia Wilson situation, I feel personally, I'm gonna speak on this real quick. Once the guy did that, how did they let him walk away? And all the gangs. Guys is fighting. Y'all shooting each other over colors, red and blue. The city's supposed to be shut down until y'all found this dude, castrated him, and posted that on social media. We know how they do on the Middle East. We put on masks and they chop somebody's head off. His head should have been chopped off. Everybody black, about 1 million black dudes wearing masks on and chopped his head off and castrated him. That's what, like, black men, we got to step up.
Well,
we got to
that's
step
why
up.
he's giving up.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying.
That's why
Exactly.
he's giving up. But,
Because they
but I'm gonna take it back.
Right, they let the police catch him. They let the police catch him.
You don't expect anything from the people around you. But wait, and I get that, and I get why.
That's to cut my. I don't like being emotional.
But then when you said I detached,
don't like it.
I don't think nobody heard that. You talking to a person that used to be my default setting, so I get it.
Right.
But then I realized that did me no justice. I wasn't more happy than I was before.
Absolutely.
That I expected nothing from y'all because y'all knew I was going to do it anyway. Would you still present, do it for you? No. And that's when I had to realize, yo, I don't want to be
you playing your game or you playing their game. I think the biggest thing is like.
See, I feel better not caring about what other people feel.
All right, so
now we're gonna talk to you as a younger guy.
20 years old. I'm 20
You're
years
20
old.
years old. You're from the era that we talking about. Cause guys, they don't, respect.
But you're respectable. You're respectable.
You are.
We
I
don't know.
haven't
We don't know.
I haven't said nothing.
This is the first time I met you.
Right.
This is the first time I met you.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From the first time I don't mean.
I was brought up in
my
a
little brother's
family.
not in that same cloth of the people. My bro's little brother out there, he's not in that same wavelength of people who I'm talking about. But I just threw a whole. Like
what I think is this.
Addressing a group that exists.
What I think is this. I think it's in this generation, the images control the mind. I think that we're underestimating the fact that Instagram, TV, and a lot of these avenues of programming the human mind really. They're wilding now because like what they're showing now is way more careless. Like I was looking into this the other day. It's what I know. Like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, they have LGBT characters now.
Absolutely.
Like these are things that are happening being snuck under the rug and it's
not
programming
snuck
people.
No more. That shit is in everything.
It's snuck to us because people don't notice it when they're watching it. They're being programmed in a way that they think is cool and they think it's fire to watch. But in reality, it's really teaching them something else.
Yeah,
so one thing I'm gonna say is this:
it's detrimental to our community.
So
they
one
have
thing I'm gonna
drag
say is
queen
this.
hour in schools now. Partly, they have drag queen hour. They have drag queens reading stories to children in schools now, in libraries.
Dude, the thing is this:
you ain't seen,
they're trying to normalize Black death.
this.
And gayness, they put in I don't mean to say this, I don't know how people feel, but like my perspective is I don't feel that presidents are voted in. I feel like everyone is chosen.
That's a fact.
And they used Obama.
That's a fact.
I think Obama was a pawn in the game to enforce lot of gay. He passed gay marriage.
Yeah.
He did a lot for the gay community.
That's a fact. All presidents are pawn. That's another show. But
He did a
all
lot for the gay
presidents are pawn.
community, and
All
I'm
presidents.
tight that they
Every
used
single one.
the only black president to pass that law.
Why?
They used why?
Why are you mad about that?
Because they want to demasculinize us. We probably, to be honest with you, they trying to demasculinize the black man. Because
I don't
I
want to
feel
say
like
trying.
they're doing it. They're almost achieving it, but they're doing it. Yeah.
This is what I mean by way that, like you said, they don't care anymore, and it seems like it's a little more careless. I see it the other way. I see people are a little bit more emotional.
Yeah.
People are too emotional. The killings and all this that's happening. It's
become a norm.
It's
become a norm.
No, speak your piece.
I disagree with both of you because I feel like there's an excuse somewhere that everybody can use.
That's
right?
a fact.
Now,
that's a fact.
I'm pro anything that's your business in your life. I have a lot of gay friends and family.
My favorite cousin is gay.
Yeah,
She's
so
straight gay.
and let me tell you something. I
I'm
don't
against
expect any
homosexuality.
less from them.
Of course not.
Now, hear me out. What you choose as a parent, what I choose to allow my child to watch, cartoons is not the only way that they're being exposed to everything. I don't hear so much people outraged about the violence, the music. You think it's cute for your kid to be doing this shit and posting
like
it?
you got your kids singing Cardi B and shit, not understanding that
Like,
those
and here's
lyrics
my
are
thing.
being ingrained.
The things that
of
you're
course.
speaking about here, in that same passion, the people around you, they don't protest about the other things that are worse, that are affecting our children. Watching that, whatever you watching on cartoons is a quick blip. My child could watch whatever she wants. She posted the 100 on this Safari thing.
Yeah.
They reposted her on the page. You can listen to it and you can do it. But you're not gonna say swish bitch, you're gonna say swish swish.
Yeah.
And then she knew. I don't sugarcoat for my kids.
It's that the type of parent that you are.
To know how to move in this world.
The type of parent that you are doesn't exist too much in this country.
Me, I'm gonna tell her.
No, and that's when it comes to parenting as far as in a black home being a parent.
We could no.
I'm just asking.
She knows. She knows who buys the gift. She knows who buys the gift. She does. She's 4 and she knows who buys the gift.
I'm gonna finish.
But listen, if she wants to,
you know what I'm saying?
if she wants to make
never.
cookies
My
for
kids are born.
Santa,
Never.
that's her business. Half
Never.
the time she's with me when we buying the stuff.
I respect
Whatever she
that a
wants
lot.
to believe it. She's going to see. Here's the thing: you can't shelter your kids from one thing and then go, "Oh, my child." And people do that. I'm gonna shelter them. I'm gonna make excuses for them and send them in the world and make excuses for their failures because you are not preparing them. Really, being gay has nothing to do with the reason why we have issues, right?
I mean, it's
You
not. I wasn't
mentioned
saying that's the main
something else
reason, but I'm
about-
saying that's a
Hold on,
lot. That's a lot.
You mentioned something else. I don't know what it was, but again, it comes back to expecting things from people.
Yeah.
You can't be my homeboy and don't take care of your kids. I don't care how cool you are. You can't be
That's
my
a moral you
homegirl
have.
and
Absolutely.
twerk all day online, and I know you got gifts and you not starting a business. You can't be around me 24 hours a day. I got a phone full of contacts. My recents may be 7 numbers, and you go back months, and it's still 7 numbers.
Right.
Point blank, period.
I don't need nobody around me 24/7 a day.
And if they are, they need to be doing something.
Everybody
Like
needs to
you
be
need
either
to
adding
talk about
value.
it, but you're not expecting
See, I'm
people
gonna
to
keep it
do
a buck.
nothing
Yeah.
different.
See, I feel where you're coming from.
I think it's
But
excuses.
I definitely have the same sentiments as you, but I don't really. I'm not one to be like, yo, you can't be around me because you don't take care of your kids.
Not a lot of people
hold on,
care.
let
That's
me
what I was
finish.
trying to say.
Hold up. Hold up.
I'm listening to you.
Hold
I'm
up.
trying to process it.
Everybody,
Absolutely.
everybody
That's what you can do.
that's around me. If you're around me, you serve some type of purpose. You feel me? And whatever that purpose may be, whatever I have you around for, that's what I deal with you for.
Opportunist.
Like, you understand what I'm saying? So
Well,
as
it's
far as
not
your
really
personal
opportunist, 'cause I think
everybody's not a
everybody in your
friend.
life should be-
Everybody's not a friend.
And you need to be
Everybody
around
serves a
people
purpose.
that-
Everybody serves a purpose.
Just like we was talking about last week, we was talking about people, music, and all that. And I was like, yo, I don't care about the artist's family life and all of that. I'm up here as a radio host. I'm here only for the music.
Right.
I'm not here to hear about, oh, your son this and your daughter that, or to try to make a friendship and build. No, it's the music hot.
Right.
That's
That's
it.
the only reason you
Then
can.
all of
That's
that
it.
comes after if the music is hot.
It's just like, all right, hey, we know the R. Kelly situation that's going around right now. Everybody's going crazy on R. Kelly.
Yeah,
right?
because of his new
We all
song.
know- but forget the new song. We knew R. Kelly been this way since 1990 something. Right? Yo, Billy, you slipping.
No, 1990 something.
Yeah, we knew R. Kelly was like that since 1990
Well,
something.
since he brought out Aaliyah.
Right,
in a
at
sense.
15 years old.
15 years old was
He
dating.
married though.
Absolutely married her. Absolutely. Absolutely married her. She was 15, 16 years old.
And then she had a song called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And if you look at the writer credits, which we were talking about earlier, R. Kelly
Man,
was writing.
Absolutely.
You feel
Wrote
me?
most of that.
So
That's
do
part
we
of his
separate
persona.
the music from the person or not? This is a question I'm asking y'all, all the artists in the building.
I feel
Do we
that.
separate the music?
I feel that if I think that music is a universal language, so
It
majority of the time, if the music connects to your soul and it's something that you feel timeless to you and you can play it, whenever, then the song means something to you.
But
The
should we not be
artist,
playing R. Kelly anymore
there's
because he's a pedophile?
I think it draws a line in the sand because
No.
his music-
Listen, no. How do you draw a line in the sand with that? There's one thing. There's two things.
Yeah.
Two things, right? That I don't care what you could do. I can't respect you and I can't deal with you.
Yeah.
Pedophilia and rape. You do those,
you're out.
it's a wrap.
I feel you.
There's other things too.
I'm speaking for the world.
Snitching.
For me, I don't
Snitching.
listen to him.
Hold on.
You feel me?
Let me say
I
something.
don't listen to R. Kelly.
Finish.
For the record.
Should artists be? Should listeners be like, because R. Kelly in his personal life is like this, because Bill Cosby in his personal life was like this, should we not support them?
Yes.
And, yeah, we should not.
No, we should not support them because it's gonna set an example for artists to come, and it's also gonna set an example for the artists that are already established to hold a certain level of respect for themselves. Because there's people watching. Once you have a certain platform, people forget that there's so many people watching. Like I fuck with Cardi B so hard.
Yo, we FM, bro.
My fault. But I mess with Cardi B so hard. But at the end of the day,
I can't
she
stand
also
her, man.
I like that she made it out.
You said Cardi B. What's your problem with Cardi B? What did she say?
It's not even that. I don't have a problem. I just know that she's not a great example for kids.
There's a bunch of artists that's not a great example.
And that's
related to Cardi B, like you said.
All artists.
Let me say something though.
Not all
Because
artists,
he said,
not
he
all
said
artists.
Cardi B a couple of times, and like, I don't really. All right, she's not a positive rapper. She doesn't relate
But I
positive
respect-
messages.
I respect her
But I
100%.
would just say it's so many other messages that get relayed. Like from Cardi B, there's a difference between your favorite artist selling millions of records that wears a dress on his album cover.
Right.
Like, what kind of message that sends?
Of course.
I know who that artist is. I don't got to say his name.
Of course.
He's wearing a
B,
dress.
but when we
at
gotta
the same
realize,
time, she's
Cardi
a
B
female
is
and
setting
she
example.
talks her ish, whatever, you know what I'm saying,
Set an
whatever.
example.
But
She
I'm
put her
saying,
foot
but
down.
there's artists that's wearing dresses on album covers and things like
That's
that.
just out of the window.
What's wrong with that?
What I just said.
understand
What
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
said
What's wrong with
about
that? Hold on, what's wrong with
normalizing.
that?
And
What's wrong with what? I
blouses.
want to know what's wrong with dudes on album covers and dresses.
It's just not
It's
hip hop.
confusing to you.
It's something else.
Hold on,
You gotta call it something else.
whoa. Is this not hip hop?
Oh,
Shit is not hip hop.
Is this not hip hop? Why?
It's not.
Why?
Because I just feel like it doesn't coincide with the values that hip hop
see
was
it when
built
you were
on.
on Zoom, so my fault.
You know what I'm saying? It don't coincide with the values that hip hop was built on at all. You know what I'm saying? And people are regular with it
But
now
are we
because
really
they
All
still
right.
holding the hip
All right.
hop artists to those standards?
Hold on,
Nah,
wait a
but
minute.
that's not
wait
a
a
hip-hop
minute.
artist.
Forget-
He's a-
forget-
What
hold
is hip
on,
hop
hold on, wait. We're not even going to do all of that because what we are going to do is we're going to talk about some of the founders of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So some of the founders of hip hop was down with pedophilia.
African Ben Bottom.
Africa
That's-
Bang Bottom.
Bing Bottom.
Africa Bang Bottom. He's one of the founders of hip hop. He's one of his name holds high standards when it comes to the hip hop culture. I don't care about hip hop. And people get mad at me when I say it. When I say I don't give up about hip hop at all. I don't care about, I don't believe it's a culture, it's music.
Yeah.
I don't believe in all that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, the people who set this up, that's because Bang Bottom got caught. We don't know what the other dude was. What Grandmaster Flash was a crackhead.
Oh yeah,
Feel
that's
me?
on record though.
Grandmaster Flash was a crackhead.
Right, he wasn't a pedophile though.
No. I'm just saying.
I mean, using the
I'm
drugs
just throwing
is not the same
examples.
as
No.
fondling
I'm
children.
throwing examples out.
Gotcha.
So we're not gonna say what's better and what's worse. If it's bad, it's
I
bad.
definitely
Let's
agree.
throw everything bad
So
in
there's
the
no
bad.
bracketizing the bad. I agree about that.
Let's
Yeah.
throw everything bad
Absolutely.
in the bad.
In the bad. Yeah. Of course.
Absolutely. No, I agree
Smoking
with
crack
that.
is bad.
Horrible.
So we're not gonna say he just smoked a little crack. No.
No, but
No,
but hold
no,
on,
no.
hold on, though. I would have to say someone that's
DMX smoked crack
that's
too.
using the drug.
I wouldn't let him drive my kid to the corner store.
Listen, none of it's good.
And I
Right?
love it's dark and hell is hot.
None of it's good, but someone that uses a drug for their personal experience, whether it's good, is different from someone abusing a child that's 9 years old and fondling them. That's two different things, though.
Yep.
None of it's good.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
true.
why. I'm gonna tell you why it's not
But
too
I have
different.
To, I have to hold
I'm
that
gonna tell you why it's
more
not so
accountable
different.
to someone that
Because how many young
child. 'cause I have
kids?
children.
How many young
so I don't
kids
play
looked
that.
looked up to Grandmaster Flash and was carrying his crates and was smoking crack behind them?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Who knows? Right.
Exactly.
But you gotta
That's
think
my
about,
point.
did he
So,
give them the crack?
Yeah.
Right.
Or like was
But
he
the effect of
promoting the
using
fact
the
that he was
drug-
smoking
The
mad?
effect
Hell
of using
yeah.
that drug
If you a kid,
is less than
if you
someone
a kid,
fondling someone
if
as
you're a
a child
kid
abuser.
and somebody you look up to smokes crack, you're gonna smoke crack too.
But we don't know if he was
happening
smoking it
now,
in front of
though.
the children.
It is.
We don't know that. We just
happening
guessing.
now.
So we don't
It's
wasn't
just a
there.
different
I'm just
substance.
talking about.
Happening now.
I'm just talking about when he said
He wasn't
the
there.
dress on the cover is not hip hop.
But again, I feel like those
It
are
is
all
hip-hop because
distractions.
they was wearing
That's
dresses
on the
hip-hop.
covers then.
Hip hop, okay.
Melly Mel and them
so
niggas was wearing
part of it
dresses
is the image.
and
Yeah.
blouses
But
and
and
brassiere
that's part of
tops.
the culture
Let's
as
not
well, but
let's keep it funky.
I still
I'm
feel
from
like
the Bronx,
that's a distraction.
and I'm
Facts.
36. I
Yeah.
seen them.
Yeah. And,
Facts.
and listen, it matters. First of all,
I don't know about
go back
dresses,
to-
but
as
it
a
has some
parent,
weird
if your
gear
kid
on,
is
but the
listening to
dress.
Cardi B, you explain to your
Dresses,
kid that that
high
exists.
heels.
Because you gotta
That's
take
what
that
I'm
Stockings.
time.
saying.
You gotta take that
That's what I
time to
mentioned.
do
We
that
talking
with
about
your
Melly
kid.
Mel and
Melly
them
Mel.
dresses too.
Melly
no,
Mel
I
and
know
them.
that.
That's
Right.
weird gear, but I don't know
Look it
about
up.
dresses.
Melly Mel and them was wearing
You're right.
dresses,
I know you're
high
gonna
heels, stockings,
Entertainment rating.
pantyhose,
You
bro.
gonna do
Not necessarily
You gotta
high
do
heels,
it.
but you know,
Nobody-
No, high
clogs
heels.
and stuff
No,
like that.
high heels. They had on high heels, stilettos or whatever. They probably was red bottom. They was red bottom. They had bloody shoes
they wasn't
before.
red.
Listen, they had bloody shoes before Cardi B. All right,
It wasn't red.
So this is why I'm like,
Chases black.
I'm not with the whole.
Nah, man.
Oh, we gotta be pro-righteous for hip hop, and we're gonna say who's not hip hop and who is hip
You know
hop.
what?
I just think that hip
Anybody
hop's
can
being
be hip-hop.
reinvented.
See, my
It's a
comment
genre.
wasn't about
Yeah.
what's hip hop. It's about what's detrimental to
Is
the
it?
youth.
To the youth, exactly. Yeah.
It wasn't about what's hip hop. He's hip hop.
Is it a
He's
culture
rapping. He's
or a
rapping
genre?
over beats and
It's a
stuff like that.
genre.
But
It's not a culture.
Is what he's promoting detrimental. Is what guys like Little Uzi and Young
To
Thug
my
detrimental
opinion.
to the youth as far as what they trying to influence.
But
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. I think like now it's just a different person at the podium,
Yeah.
a different set of substances that they pushing down their throat. And again, it's so easy for people to say, oh, this person, and what they're showing the kids, those are your children.
Right.
And what you should say is, yes, these things exist. You want to know about it? Because I'm not going to hide that from a kid. You want to know what strippers do? You want to know what the drugs are? My mother never hid anything from us. And that's why it wasn't us. Not because we were lucky, because you want to know, I'm going to tell you about it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you about it now.
These homo dudes, are expressing freedom more than the gangster rappers.
There's
too many absent. Exactly. There's too many absentee
from a mom and a dad. That's what's lacking in our community. Real parenting. That's what you're speaking to. You know what I'm saying? So people can do what they want.
It does because look,
the parents to
if the parents are not,
what's that about, and what's
if the parents are not in the picture, who's raising them? What they doing? If the parents are not in the picture, if it's absentee parenting, who's raising your children? What they watching? The streets and what they watching also.
TV and the radio.
That's what I'm saying. If the parents is not looking after their kids, they watching TV, they listening to music, it's social media, they looking at whatever they want.
This is the problem. This to me. The problem is we're always looking for somebody to point that finger.
That's what I'm saying.
Forget to point the finger. Handle your business.
It's your business.
Handle your business.
Either you gonna raise your kid or the world is.
It's crazy. I was going through, we was talking about people's story. I went through somebody's story earlier, right before I came to show. Right? I went through somebody's story, and on the story it said something about people are thanking the Lord for what they have, but yet they're doing devilish shit. Right? Now, in my opinion, I screenshotted it and I posted it on mine, and I was like, yo, but they say the devil was an angel. So at the end of the day, just mind your backyard.
Like
that's the only thing that matters.
And I feel like there's a devil and angel in all of
and everybody.
It's a balance. It's a balance.
Mind your backyard.
We're human.
Now we getting real deep right now. I just want y'all to know that we falling down a rabbit hole right now.
When it's this much radio in the room, it's supposed to be like that. I expect nothing less.
Both parts. I think, like, first know your purpose. Like, you know, like I said, my purpose for me is to inspire. Like, anything I say, I understand I have to be that example first. So I have my dark sides, and then I have the light sides about me. And I don't promote one more or less than the other.
Right.
I'm going to be honest, but I hope that you're going to get something from that. You
and
know?
I don't push my opinion to be agreed with. I don't care about being agreed with or being liked. It's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, that's on you.
Yeah.
And I don't do it. I don't do nothing for likes.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't do nothing. It's probably more people that don't like me in real life than that do. And I'm cool with that.
No, it's cool because you know that's what you're honest with yourself. You're honest with yourself. You're honest with your opinion.
I'm super cool with that.
You're super honest with your opinion. You're honest with other people about how you feel, and you don't care how they take it. Right. That's what makes it authentic when you speak, because you don't care. You speaking from your perspective, and you don't care how somebody else feel, and that's respectable.
Sometimes I actually like to see the reactions I get when I because I don't, like I said, I don't do shit for reactions like when we talk the Biggie stuff.
Bro, I know nobody in Brooklyn like you.
Like,
nobody.
Yo,
that's a fact.
When we talk the Biggie stuff, right?
That's a fact.
I wish he could hear it.
People don't realize. I know all the Biggie songs. People don't realize this. I know all the Biggie songs. He only had 2 albums, but I know all of them. You feel me? But I know the truth. So, what's the truth?
You know the truth from his own lyrics, though, right? You know the truth.
He told me the truth.
Right, from his own lyrics. From his own lyrics.
Notorious B.I.G. had a lot of questionable lyrics. A lot.
And I have to agree with that.
I
don't agree with his opinion on everything.
I know a lot of them, bro. I'm not gonna
I have to agree with that for the most part he did.
Listen,
he did have
I man my computers down.
More than anybody else.
I actually have a clip. I have a clip.
That joint.
Wait, it's not even all of them, but it's a nice amount.
Yeah.
Where it's just niggas, they get the butt.
And it's almost more than any other rapper.
Whoa, I was like, what?
It's more than any other rapper, actually.
I
think it's more than any other rapper ever portrayed, right?
Listen. Now that's just one part.
No homo didn't exist.
Wait. That's just one part. Yes, he had a bunch of. He had a bunch of questionable lyrics, but do we also know that his best friend was homosexual?
Mr. C.
No, we're not even talking about Mr. C.
They didn't know
that. They didn't get there yet.
He loved training.
I was getting there, but Biggie, close friends, with outside of music, before music, was a straight homo thug. Oh, he was a gangster, but he was a homo. But he was. Feel me? Ooh. I don't know the dude's name.
I was in my
buddy.
I was in the room.
He ain't my buddy. I read it up.
That's
I read
bullshit.
it. I read it. No. Why would I lie? I don't got.
Big, ain't my homeboy, and I don't make nothing
Google
of
ain't
it.
everybody's friend.
But he was also discovered musically by Cutmaster C. We know what he about. We know what he about. He got signed to Puff Daddy. We know what we know what Diddy about, nigga. We know.
Well, we don't know.
What you mean we don't know?
We've heard.
If
you don't know what we've heard. Have you ever been around when something like that happens? Or what we've heard?
This is an interesting theory.
What we've heard.
From what we've heard, that's definitely true.
What we've heard, it seemed like it's been questionable. But we don't know nothing. Let's be real. Knowing something for a fact, being there, seeing it with your own eyes, and then what you heard is two different things. Is all I'm trying to say.
You already wonder why you said that.
That's an scapegoat.
You haven't seen. No, ain't nothing. Have you ever seen it?
So he went from being
that's an scapegoat. That's a scapegoat. Listen, if a dude drops a dildo out his backpack, we didn't see what he was doing with it.
Who dropped the dildo?
I'm just saying.
Oh, gotcha.
That's an scapegoat. If you drop the dildo out your bag, homeboy, you know. I'm not trying to hear that's wifey's. Why is it in your bag? Why is it in your bag?
I'm gonna give you the counter to that, and not trying to listen.
We don't got it. I don't need the full story.
No, but no.
I don't need the full disclosure.
He might have had a little and had to satisfy somebody, so he had a dildo. It's two sides to everything,
My
bro.
nigga, if you play with
some females like the dildo.
Something's wrong with you.
No man.
However you play with
you
it.
ain't holding. You ain't holding. You ain't satisfying. You might be good at eating it. You might be good at eating it. So you gonna carry the dildo to satisfy the other way. If you haven't been there to sit down,
I can be
it's all speculation. Is what I'm
my
saying.
drink cannot work.
Speculation.
My wife cannot get me to put her dildo in my bag.
The two of them are coming from two different perspectives, and this is why I think this is cool. Because you know,
we do this shit all the
time.
So we do.
I'm left and I'm right.
So we do it in radio.
I think
every Friday from 8 to 10.
And I always say that, like, you know, we can talk about religion, we talk about a bunch of stuff. And like for me, I just feel like it's all an excuse to have just excuses.
Right.
And I always say to people, all right, you're this, you're that, but sit down with your people and do this. You understand?
Absolutely.
Because even when you leave
Build
from
the
this,
debate.
it's about two things that each one of them have said that you're gonna
that you're gonna take back.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Everybody just behind their phone bullying.
You right.
Your point. And nobody cares, honestly. You just you created
really
a platform for a debate, because that's what it really is.
Right.
If I come to you with that energy, you recycling it. And that's why I said I watch who I have around me, because energy is important. I'm gonna tell you a couple times,
absolutely.
and
Totally
if you keep
agree.
up with it, I got to like let you go, because
I
I
see
already
both
told
sides.
you.
I may not. I just may have to limit your time.
Nah, I don't have.
I may have to limit your because you may be the best at what you do around me. As long as you ain't raping nobody, you know, pedophile, and I ain't got to worry about you calling the police on me, and you good at what you do, just do what you do when you're supposed to do it, and then I'm out of here.
Nah, word, but going back to what she said, seeing both sides of things helps you understand something way better. Instead of just hearing one aspect, everybody shouting out one aspect.
And that's what we're about. That's what we're about here at Radio.
I like more people around me that don't agree with me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like people that agree with me.
Like this kid right here. He
This
don't
what make me and Dot so ill. Because me and Dot, even Bella. Me and Bella, we don't agree on nothing.
She gives you the devil's advocate.
These my people, and I love it.
That's a fact.
I love it.
That's a fact.
But you know, at the end of the day, then you know a person, like if they around you, it's because they really care about you, especially if they don't. Because I don't have a problem with people disagreeing with me. I have an issue with a level of respect.
Right.
I just don't tolerate you communicating in a certain way when it's me.
Right.
So I communicate a certain way so I can set the tone, and you understand that's as far as we're going. Right. Like me and my friends, we disagree, but we never gonna curse each other out.
Absolutely.
And we're not doing that. The minute we get there, you just know I'm done with you, because whatever response that warrants, I can never do to a friend, but you putting me in that position.
Facts.
So we done. So I think like it's important, like even for the children, like allow them to speak, allow them to ask questions. That's the next thing with like parenting. You know, if a kid asks a question, it's like, hey, hush that up, or you embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed when it's my kid. Like she say some crazy stuff, and sometimes I'm just looking at her like,
one thing about
parenting, you're not trying to hush her.
One thing I gotta say,
you absorb
everybody like when it comes to parenting, everybody think they got the answer.
Right.
Nobody got the answer.
How can
Because every kid is different.
This is what I was about to say. How
Nobody
can
got the answer.
Yeah.
You got to deal with your child like you deal with everybody else, how their personality is.
Yes.
Right.
You feel me? And move on that main, on that.
You just gotta nurture them. You gotta nurture your kids. Yeah.
Not even nurturing, because sometimes that could be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I think a lot of kids don't get.
You gotta be you.
Yeah.
You gotta be you.
Yeah.
You gotta present yourself to your child how you are and accept your child for how they are, and then just let it go. You know what I'm saying? There's no right or wrong way of how you do it and how you feel,
Just
how you
be
feel about whatever.
interactive.
But do your thing.
Don't leave space for
Like,
somebody else to do it. Be interactive.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. We were just talking about the Santa Claus thing, right? You brought up the Santa Claus, and I'm one of those. I spoil you. Like, you bring your kid around me during Christmas time. Expect it. Expect it. It's going down. I'm not with it. That's me. That's just me. I'm not with it.
Yo, my
But
voice got man so
anybody,
many times, man.
Anybody that knows
doing
me
that shit.
would know that. You feel me? That's just me. I'm not with it. I'm not with the fake. And you know what I mean? Beat
Not with
the
the
kids in the head,
fake-ish.
especially black kids. Listen, look, I'm not gonna front. Listen, man, I don't want to sound crazy. I don't really care about white children, as far as like how they need to come up and how they. I don't care.
You shouldn't.
Honestly, you feel me?
That's not your
It's
problem.
FM. It's FM. But I'm
You
gonna keep
gotta
it
be
up.
careful.
Look. Hey, it is what it is.
You gotta
It's
be
still,
careful.
It's FM, but it's FM, but it's in the loop
radio.
You feel me?
You understand?
It's FM,
We
but it's
keep
in
it
the loop.
100% here.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I'm not one of those. You know what I'm saying? To where it's just like all children. No, I laugh at white children when they do stupid shit in the
All
in the
children
mall.
don't matter
I laugh.
on Interlude
I laugh.
Radio.
I laugh.
All children
I
do
laugh
not
hard.
matter.
Like,
I'm gonna
but-
disagree with you.
Looking at me
no,
like,
go ahead.
I got, you know,
We got half.
I got white nieces and
Okay.
nephews, so I can't really agree with you on that.
How do you have white nieces and nephews?
He
I'm
just
sorry.
snatched that back so fast.
Because my black brother got a white baby mother. You
Okay.
feel me?
So you got black nieces and nephews
well, they black, though.
with a white mother.
They're black. They're black, whether you knew it or not. They're black. Any
Of course,
inch of black
of course, that's gonna overpower everything. And
yes, sir.
The reason why I say that because cops gonna kill them too. And I don't mean them. Pardon me. I'm sorry. I said that crazy.
It's not literally.
I said that crazy.
You know what you meant, though.
No. But I want to rephrase that because I care about black children. I care about black
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
So I want to
You know what you
rephrase
meant.
that.
You know what you
I
meant.
didn't mean it towards your actual niece and nephew.
I understand
Nah,
what
I
you're
want
saying.
to know
Bella, call in.
I get what you're saying, but we gotta care about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not raised the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I disagree
do
with that.
everybody care
don't
about
care.
us?
Thank you. I was about to take that. Everybody don't care.
Everybody care
Nobody
about us.
cares about us, bro.
See,
Nobody.
I give up. Like I
Of
said,
course.
I gave
None
up
of
on
the
my
races.
We're
own.
talking about children.
But we're not gonna let white
Races.
people down.
They don't
like
know
this.
anything
It don't
yet.
matter. It don't matter, bro.
Well,
I have to say that. It
We
don't matter.
talking about some children right now, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. We not talking about everybody else. We talking real right here. Like
No, I just want to make it
You know what's crazy though? It's all the parents of the like, not to say the white, but the parents of certain children are teaching them not to care about the other.
Bella about
I
to
was
call.
getting ready
They're
to
teaching them to care about.
That's exactly what I
The
was
white
getting ready to
supremacists
say.
that I know that I had the conflict with him saying I'm part white supremacists are teaching their children at 3 and 4 years old not to care about black people.
I fucking knew
At
it.
4 or 5 years old. So I can't
Look,
care
the
about
first-
them because they don't
look,
care
look.
about my children.
Hold on.
They're being taught this.
We gotta call. Hold on.
They're being taught this.
And I already
we
know
gotta
what it
call
is.
that Interlude Radio. Let's go.
Bella, how are you doing this evening?
Bella, let's go.
again.
How you doing, Bella?
Bella, we vibing heavy tonight, Bella. We vibing heavy.
I knew it was you.
It's a good
How you
look.
doing? I know you got a problem with the
No,
mixed
okay,
talk.
so
I hear
first
you.
off,
There we go. First off.
everybody in the
That's
fucking
black
room
talk right there.
is a fucking hypocrite.
Whoa, hey.
What?
The FM radio. I know.
Says
Hold
the
on.
light-skinned
But this is my
girl.
show.
Real talk.
Hold on.
Says
Hold
the
on.
light-skinned girl.
I know I'm slipping up here and there, but this is my show, Bella. Like, what you say?
Oh, hold on.
Yo, how's everybody a hypocrite? Because everyone was like jumping on you when you were talking about white supremacy. But then when you were talking about I don't like white kids, everybody's laughing except homeboy that has a nephew or a niece.
No, I'm not laughing, Bella.
Nah, that's
She's talking
real
about hat.
shit.
She's talking about hat.
I'm laughing because it's funny, bro.
I was
I'm
in.
not laughing. It's not funny.
I was
either.
never laughing. I
She
was
kept
in
it
the
funky.
cut.
She
No,
was
I'm
waiting.
not
I
laughing.
could tell you was waiting.
I
But
just-
you
I
was
just
in the
can't
cut. I
help
saw
it.
you. I saw
It's
you.
like one bowl.
Now,
and
go
so
ahead.
boom, you got
Now,
to-
Bella,
we
you did
talking
right.
about-
Hold on.
Before she say something,
hold on.
you did right. I had a problem with him saying he's half white supremacist.
No, that's
Yes,
not what
I had a problem with that.
I said I'm borderline.
Yes, he
I said
borderline
I'm borderline.
white supremacist. I had a problem
What
with
you
that.
talking
Bella.
about,
What are you
kids?
saying?
There's a border I can't cross that can't get me all the way there.
Your color.
Right. So that's
What is your
borderline
point?
is mean I'm as fed up as possible.
What is your
not
point
as
related
up
to
as
that,
possible.
Bella? Because she said he had a problem with you. She said she had a
not
problem with you saying that and us having a problem with that. So what's your point related to that, Bella?
No, when it comes to the white supremacy, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. The reality is, that we're all hypocrites because we want to say how the white man shouldn't do this or the white man is wrong for doing this, even when it comes to the N-word. And I talked about it the other day, where it's just like, if something bothers you, it should bother you no matter where it's coming from. Would it affect you the same way if it was a black man who would have sliced Mia's neck off? Like, would have sliced her and killed her? No, it wouldn't have affected you the same way. We're all really quick to always jump on the race thing or whatever, but the reality
that's
is
why I said I just feel like it's a bunch of excuses.
No, it wouldn't affect us the same way, and it's not supposed to, because then that's just a maniac black man. But we talking about somebody, a white man that's this.
We talking about the majority.
Two black women's throat for no reason because the color of their skin is definitely actually different.
But the reality is, if something bothers you, it should bother you across the board, not.
It would bother us. If a black man did it, it would bother us. But it bothered us more because a white man did it. And that's supposed to.
I don't think that everybody is bothered because
it's supposed to.
I don't think they were bothered because on this day a white man chose to do that to a black woman. I think that because this is what's going on and it's trending.
Absolutely.
And people are.
That's not true.
From my experience, it's trending now. This is what's the current thing that's going on. However, people are.
But Billy, if that was the case, the focus wouldn't be on he's a white supremacist. The focus would be on this young lady lost her life.
No, but see, that's two different things. Right now, you have people that are waking
bugging.
up saying, I lost my child only because they were black.
Right.
And that's it. And so how do you tell a person like that, but other people are losing their lives? So again, I think that even him saying like, oh, I don't care about the white children. The issue with the message was the way it was delivered, not the message. So I get your heart, and I get, like he said, when you come into cultures, period. When you go in someone else's household, whatever the food is, the music is, the scent is, that's what it is, and they're unapologetic, right? And that's okay to be that because, to be honest, I enjoy cultures. So if I go to someone else's home and that's the tone, I'm enjoying it. I'm embracing it. The problem is when you say, this is my home and I don't care how you feel. It's the what comes behind it. We need to be, we're proving something.
I feel that.
We always doing something to prove a point. Just be. If that's what you do, that's what you love, and people love you, they're going to love it just as much. But we don't love ourselves. Exactly. So we be trying to point to ourselves when we step out. And
so
then that's where that comes from.
You don't have nothing to prove to nobody but yourself.
But we don't know that because the world keeps telling us we do.
But if we don't respect ourselves, right, if we don't respect each other, we kill each other on a day-to-day basis.
No, absolutely.
Who the hell are we to expect the outsiders to give a fuck about our lives?
And this is what I'm saying.
No, this is the question I gotta ask.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't make it okay.
No, this is the question I gotta
still
say.
Make it okay though.
Still don't make it okay, Bella.
We're not talking about what's okay.
That's an excuse and a
Hold
cop
on,
out.
wait. We're not talking about what's okay. What we're talking about at the end of the day. What happens within the community? Now, people always say black people kill more black people than police kill black people, which is a true statement.
It may be true.
But what is also a true statement? But what is also a true statement is white people kill more white people than they kill anybody else. Puerto Ricans kill more Puerto Ricans than they kill anybody else. So hold on, wait a minute. What happens is wait, Bella, hold on. Where that goes is you end up fighting enemies at home from day one because that's who's around you. This is who's with you. So this is something you can expect. Back in the days, in the ancient times, there was African tribes beefing with other African tribes.
That's all it was.
Does that mean?
War is inevitable.
Hold on, wait.
And Spanish on Spanish.
That's all it was.
Does that mean
white on white?
That slavery was okay? Because these
No,
two
it doesn't
tribes
mean
was
that
beefing.
slavery was okay.
You understand? So my point is,
We're talking about right now. Hold on, before I hang up, we're talking about right now, and the reality is that if more people, if so many people think like you, right, and feel like this should end or whatever, but we're killing each other because we don't have anyone else to kill, or because the guy.
See, that's too lame to say. We don't have anybody else to kill. It's not that we don't have as much. This is who we got. This is who we have a personal beef with. See, the beef with the outside cultures is something that we don't deal with until, not that we don't deal with, we don't acknowledge it
until 9 times out of 10, it's either too late or it's further in life. Because me personally, listen, I wasn't knowledgeable on black politics and COINTELPRO and all that growing up, but I played a major part in the destruction of my own community as well. You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
But
I agree.
Do I shun myself? Am I mad at myself? Am I mad at my parents?
You should be.
Why? It's not my
You should be
fault.
mad at yourself, not so
It's
much
not my
your
mother's
parents.
fault.
Afterwards, that's when we make our
What?
own
Well, why not what? Why is it not my mother's fault?
When
Well, why is it not my fault? And why is it not my mother's fault? Because
Because everyone in that room.
at the end of the day, I came up.
Stop it.
I came up just like everybody else came up. Walking in your own tool. You feel me? You get exposed to what you get exposed to when you get exposed to it. So,
But just because you're exposed to it
so
doesn't mean it's happening.
no, listen. I've been exposed to a lot because, like I said, I've listened to hip hop all my life. I've heard the Nas's, I heard the Jay-Z's, I heard all of the conscious rap that came out in the early '90s, the Sissies, all of that.
Absolutely.
Did I understand it?
Shout to X-Clan.
Question is, did I understand it? Was there somebody there? Was Ralph McDaniels breaking down what X-Clan was talking about? No. I had to find my own path. I had to find my own path, and then I had to revisit the music. And then when I revisit, I start to understand things that I didn't understand before.
No, Sama, let me say this. This is the problem. This is the problem then. This is the problem now. That you're relying.
Hold on. Before you even go, there's only one problem.
To raise you.
Hold on, is there only one problem? You said this is the problem. I just gotta ask you that. Is there only one problem?
No, it's not only one
Okay,
problem.
copy.
But when you make comments like that, like you were raised a certain way, and you were raised with hip hop and the messages and the this and the that, and even when they mentioned Cardi B.
But I didn't know. I didn't understand
Why
it.
are we expecting artists to be idols? Like, why are we expecting them to teach us a lesson or to tell us how life really
this
is?
conversation is like having a religious conversation. I ain't having it. There's no answer.
There's not.
No, it's different.
Let me say this real quick. Let me say this.
But there's something your song, brother.
Hold
It's
up.
your fault.
Let me say this though, because
this song is
I've been letting y'all rock. Now let me say this. When I mentioned earlier, I said Willie Lynch. That's the problem with our people, because y'all asked if there's a solution.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the Willie Lynch?
Yes.
You believe it's real? It's real.
Yes. Because it's happening now. He came in, raped the black man in front of his wife and children, his son and his daughter.
Right.
Killed him. Right. That taught the black woman to be independent, which is what they all scream now. I don't need no man, I'm independent. She teach her daughter to be strong and independent.
Right.
She raised her son to be strong physically, but mentally he's weak. That's why a lot of these boys with no fathers weak. You understand? They looking for guidance. They don't have no guidance.
They're looking for that love.
They looking for that love. They don't have it. You know what I'm saying? They got mad different stepfathers.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's why they.
Maybe.
Where they go?
But I'm gonna keep it real. Listen, wait.
That's why they join gangs.
I gotta go against all of this.
That's
You know
why
why?
they join gangs. That's
'Cause
why
I
they
gotta-
join cliques.
Well,
Because it's a
hold on.
person that's bringing them in and giving them that.
Taking advantage of
that
that.
love.
That love.
That they never had at home.
That sound
you
good.
need this?
Well, I'm so-
you
that's
need
it.
that?
So
I got
hands-on
you.
with my son.
Listen,
Sound good.
listen.
This is why I'm so hands-on with my son. Who's 9 years old. I'm hands-on
sound good.
every single day.
But what that does is,
and everybody else is
well, what that does is that makes it a debate and an argument and a beef between black men and black women. And I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go into that. And I'm not gonna go there and condone and make it seem like black women ain't strong enough to handle single motherhood, because they are. And my mother did it.
But
Feel me?
But they shouldn't have to.
Mothers did it.
They shouldn't have
No,
to,
they
though.
shouldn't. But don't try to make it seem like they can't handle it.
No, they can. They can.
Because they did it. And let's not make it seem like our fathers who left or who was in prison or who was on drugs or whatever the case may be, like them being missing is the excuse for why niggas is the way they is. Because I'm not trying to hear that.
It's not.
My mother wasn't with it.
Let me.
I still was on mine.
Can I chime in one time? All right.
Absolutely.
I had my mom.
My mom's is real. We ain't gonna take no credit from her.
I didn't have my pops, right?
Yeah, both
But that don't mean that they both paid attention to me.
Wow, that's deep.
You feel me?
That's deep. That's very deep.
I learned a lot from my brothers and people outside that I call my brothers.
Outside the home.
Shout to Hitman because he one of my niggas. He my brother. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, he saw how I came out. I saw how he came up, whatever the case is. I came up. I went to the gang life too.
Facts.
But that's because you got. I had my own.
I'm not gonna say niggas looking for love.
No, look.
You went to the gang looking for love.
Let him finish.
Was you looking for love?
One of my role models, which is my older brother, my middle brother, he joined that first, so I followed him.
But did you go there looking for love? You were just following your brother. It wasn't about looking for love. You know your brother loved you.
It was love.
You don't know your brother loved you?
I said it was about love.
But my brother loved me, so what he do, I do.
Right.
It was about
that was
love.
just following. No, I don't see. That's a scapegoat.
No.
That's a scapegoat.
But
I don't agree.
Some niggas just go to gangs because it's fun.
No.
Stop the bullshit.
Some of them do.
Because we was there.
He's speaking from his perspective. He's speaking from his perspective, and it was about love.
I don't want to get this an scapegoat.
You gotta listen, because when that shit came to my hood.
We got you. You're on 180 what?
When they second Morris.
Copy. I got you.
We had OG
6 Wild and all that. No. Nigga, I'm from over there too,
Facts.
You feel me? We had OG Mac over there. We had a lot of people over there.
Omar Porti.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Factual.
Them boys was showing us love. Them older dudes was showing us love.
Was they?
That's what I'm saying.
Them boys was giving
Was
us,
they?
Huh?
Was they?
Yeah. Of course they were.
What do you mean by showing you love?
Well, it was perceived as love.
They was giving us certain guidance. Oh, you want to do this? Well, I'm gonna help you do that.
Do what? Sell drugs?
No.
What?
No, that was my choice.
No. I'm asking for real. It's an interview.
All right. Look. They gave us a choice of going to school. Oh, you want to go to school? I'm gonna help you do that. I'm gonna make sure you focus. You could be out here all night if you want, but your ass is gonna go to school the next day.
Right.
Right? You feel me? That's what it was.
But what they want from you?
And loyalty. I grew up
that
on
shit
that.
Sounds so great, right?
I grew up.
It sounds good. It sounds easy.
That's what the streets is about.
Listen, loyalty comes with going to jail. Loyalty comes with giving up your life. Loyalty comes with saying fuck your family.
Absolutely. It does. I agree with that.
You went there.
Let me show you the differences.
It does.
I was taught about putting in work, right? It's more than one way. It's about putting in work. You can ride your bike up the street. That's putting in work, right?
How?
Because you putting your energy into that. Whatever you put your energy into, that's what's putting in work.
So you riding up the block, just riding up the block for nothing, and riding back. You put okay?
That's putting your energy.
I mean, if you ride up the block to distract somebody for somebody to come behind you and let that thing go, that's putting in work, and that's part of the gang culture.
You put your energy.
Somebody might ride the bike up the block to distract somebody, and somebody come behind them and let that thing go.
You going in? You fucking you
street
school,
stuff,
right? I graduated high school. A lot of my people from this fucking hood that I grew up in ain't graduated high school. They ain't got their GED or nothing.
Right.
I graduated high school.
Because of the gang?
Not because of the gang, because I had a guidance.
And that was from the street.
And not from
but
the
that was
home.
from the street.
Not from the home.
Right. See, that's the thing.
Not from
right.
the home.
I feel you.
Not from the home.
From this
it's just perspective. We gotta ask these questions.
Absolutely. No, you supposed to.
Absolutely.
But not saying that the gang life is for everybody, and the gang life is.
And everybody's gonna have the same experience in the gang life. We gotta see that.
Everybody is not gonna have that same experience. You feel me? I went down to his town.
Niggas big homies be suckers.
When he was living in Chattown.
Niggas be suckers.
That's a fact too.
That's
a fact too.
That's a fact.
So let's keep it 100.
I went to his town in Chattown, Tennessee.
Right. I seen the picture you posted with the gas station.
It was a lot going on down there. But guess what?
That shit was Ville
Them
Parmesan.
niggas showed me love. Them niggas was trying to bring me in the loop. They showed me love. They trying to take care of me. I didn't even know them, but that was off the strip for him.
When I go to work,
but that was off the strip for him then. But why?
Right.
Because that's
good.
that's the work that he put in. So he got that respect. So
that's a fact.
It's, you know what I'm saying? It's
but out there it's a different.
It's absolutely. It's different.
Of course.
In New York. Listen.
That's real talk.
Yeah, that's something else.
It's from your perspective. Well, it's different perspectives, bro.
At the end of the
You
day,
gotta respect them all.
It's a whole
Everybody's not riding for the same cause. Everybody's not riding
Of
for the
course
same
not.
reason.
Nobody's riding for the same
And I'm not
cause.
just talking about games.
Nobody.
I'm talking about in general.
In general.
Nobody's riding for the same cause.
In life.
Absolutely.
Everybody
In life.
has their own goals.
That's why the movement.
What happens is when your goals coincide with mine, then we can build.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no my goals is your goals. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree.
You want some funnish? If you tell me everything that I'm with, you with, it's some funnish going on. It's not real.
I agree.
It's not real.
I agree with that.
Tell me what you with. That way I know, and then we can see how these align.
Maybe we can meet halfway.
That's the only way. Ain't nobody
It's a
nobody got the same
compromise.
goals because nobody came up the same way.
It's a compromise.
You feel me? Not check.
Unless we live next door to each other,
Yeah.
and we had these same experiences, we ain't come up the
Even
same.
living next door, you gotta live in the same. You live in the same house. You gotta live in the same skin.
No, I mean, yeah.
You gotta live in the same
In a
skin
sense.
because
Right.
the baby experience different from the middle, experience different from the oldest. As the oldest, I had to take care of my little brother. My little brother lived free.
with that too.
He ain't got nobody to take care of.
Right.
He cool. 23 years old, doing what he do. I was 23 years old, I had his little dirty ass. You feel me? I'm just keeping it a buck.
It's a fact.
Feel me? So nobody experiences the same
Of course not.
things from
Regardless
this.
of the next
But
one. Okay.
I don't want to. What I don't want to do is I don't want to make it seem like go join the gang and you're gonna find love.
Of course not.
We're not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
We're not gonna say that.
Oh, no, you
We don't
can't
promote
say that.
that.
Feel me?
You can't
don't
say
Because
that.
it's foolery, especially in 2000. Maybe in 1990 something that shit was cool.
Yo,
But in
That's
2000,
when we grew up
know
in
what?
1990
That's a
something.
fact. In the 2000s,
when he
we're not
joined,
gonna
when
do
he
that.
joined the gang, we had problems. When he joined the gang, we had problems. You know, like I ain't with that.
You wasn't
know what I mean?
feeling it.
Nah, I got mad family that bang hard too.
Right.
Like, but my bro, like, what you doing that for? Like, we good. Like, you know what I mean?
It's
You don't
something to
need
do.
that, man.
Listen, everybody got their own reasons for doing what they do, and everybody lies and says, "Oh, I do it to override oppression." Get your ass out of here, nigga. You still oppressed.
right.
You still oppressed, nigga.
As a young kid,
you still
I
oppressed.
say it's all about fitting in.
You still
Everybody
oppressed,
want to
nigga.
fit in. You want to fit in. As a young kid, as a teenager, 14, 15 years old, you want to fit in. So if the dudes you hang with is down with the gang, you doing that just to fit in. You might not even really want to be down. You know what I'm saying? In your heart, you might
It's
not
a
even
lot-
be with the ish,
It's
but
a
you
lot
want
of-
to
You might
fit
be
in.
bored.
It's a lot of
You want
people
to. You might not
who
even be
try.
about that life, but you
It's-
want to fit in. So
It's
you
a
just
lot
join
of
the
people
gang.
Who try
You
to
understand?
fit in. They try
That's
to
a
fit
fact.
in.
It's about fitting in
They
with your
tried,
peers.
and they got-
Niggas
You know what I'm
was
saying?
being,
got
listen,
killed like a
I don't niggas was
banana.
doing
You might not
this.
even-
I
you
don't
might
niggas
not
was
have
doing
been
this type of
with
shit
that.
At the
because
same
they was
time.
bored.
You know what
Niggas
I'm
was
saying?
bored.
Fact.
Just
Right.
being bored. That was it.
I mean,
Nothing else.
I hear all
Just
that.
being bored.
It's different. You want to fit in with your
Yeah,
peers. You don't want to be looked
I
at
got to
differently.
interject for Billy because Billy got that soft voice and we don't want to make her yell.
Oh no, we want to hear
So
Billy.
every time Billy be like, I'll be like, yo.
She the real one
let's hear
though.
her.
Let me hear what Billy got to say.
She's the real
That's
one
the only
though.
female perspective in the room. We got to hear besides Bella calling
What
in.
you
Shout out to
guys
Bella.
said, for sure. I wanted to hear, and I think it's like if we go back to the tree, the roots. Each one of y'all are preaching on limb, right? And
Absolutely.
The limbs are
Gang, I love that.
Absolutely.
Facts, the root.
The issue
Yeah, that's dope.
is, and
That's
I think it's so important for me because I didn't learn this lesson until my recent years. That, and I had posted something on my page recently. You know, growing up, my grandmother, who raised me most of the time, she's from the South. So one of her core values was family. I don't care what happens, your family is everything. You protect your family. So I
What the hell
grew
are you
up-
talking about?
I grew up thinking that was everything. Family, right?
Mhm.
Even when they're wrong,
Some shit up
even
the
when they
ass shit.
damage you, even when they teach you not to choose yourself, even when they take advantage, family first, right? That damaged me more than it did any good for me because
That's
I
a
could
fact.
be loyal to anybody.
That's a
I'm
fact.
a frontline runner.
That's
I will
a
hear your
fact.
tears, and I'm like, yo, what we doing? Because I don't got time to. I don't wipe tears, but I will fight with you. I'm that.
Loyalty is more of a default sometimes. Sometimes it's more at fault.
It is, but
Then it is
but
a
here,
help.
But here
And there's a
goes my
benefit.
core
Fact.
thing.
No, that's a
Here's my
fact. I
core
agree with
thing,
that.
though.
That's a fact.
We can sit and tell our children, oh, your friend's this, oh, the teacher. We can give them all the reasons. What you should be telling them is, choose you. I saw a video clip with a guy, and he
I
was
like
like,
that. Say that again. Choose.
choose you.
Of
He
course.
said to his daughter, this is a little girl, she was younger than my daughter, and he was asking her some questions. If somebody bothers you, who you gonna call daddy? If you're scared, who you gonna call daddy? Who loves you? Me and who else? Daddy. And he said in the caption, I'm teaching her.
Was that
she
homeboy that was
comes
teaching
first.
his daughter how to shoot and all that?
No,
With the gun?
no. This was somebody different who I never saw their face.
The tattoos in his
But
face?
my thing is if we
Hold on.
Yeah.
my thing is if we teach our children, our siblings, the people around us, even at our ages, choose yourself first. Those excuses won't even be present in your life. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm going to require, and this is why I require. I'm not saying do the same as me.
Right.
Do you be committed to it
And be your best at that.
Right. You just can't come around me loafing and being idle because I know what that does.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? If you teach them to choose themselves first, it's not about what they're exposed to, because now we're in a time where you can get whatever you need, the resources. If you go and you hashtag, listen, I drink tequila all day. I wake up at the sun and I do my yoga. That's a choice. If I want to drink all night,
You do yoga in the morning?
I got up at 4:30. I wasn't sleeping right.
Talk about
My
it.
spirit wasn't right, and I knew
Talk
that for about
about
2
it.
days. Now, what am I going to do about it on day 2? Because you didn't shake it on day 1, so what are you going to do? You have an interview, you got a video on Saturday, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
It's
It's responsibility
4:30.
for you.
I can roll over on the third rollover, or I'm going to just get up, go on my porch, and we talking Brooklyn. I do this in St. Croix. It's quiet. I'm doing this in Brooklyn. I'm like, it is loud at 4:40 in the morning.
Oh, please.
I don't have no yoga mat. I get a blanket. And I'm gonna do my yoga, and then I'm gonna go chant. And then I'm
Do
gonna,
it really help?
You can stand on your
it
The
does
yoga?
help. You know why?
I tried that shit. That
Because
shit really
it
helped. I
makes
hurt
you
my
aware
back.
of
I was like,
yourself.
nigga, I ain't
You
doing this
understand
no
what I'm
more.
saying?
You can do
We-
a handstand?
No. I could do my,
Yo, I love the
but I can't get
vibe,
on the
man.
hands. But it's like,
There's some girl like
if you choose to let that stuff bother you, you understand what I'm saying? That's on you. You can't make no excuses. Do your work. Start your day early. Get what you need to get in. You know that you temperamental. Don't let that be, because nobody can't say nothing to me. No, go get some resources and help yourself out.
I think that
And that's just what we need to start telling people. Like, okay, why do you think it's cute for your friend to be snapping in public? Why do you co-sign that?
Right.
I'm walking out and I'm leaving you there, and you better hope whoever I'm riding with, I don't tell them pull off, because you should know better than to put me in that. You know I don't do that. Don't scream around me. Don't
That's a
do
fact.
that. Like, what are you
That's a
getting
fact.
from that?
That's a
Like, what do
fact.
you want from your life?
You want to put me in a position.
Do it to yourself. Just don't do it around
Right.
me.
You want to
Like,
put me
I
in a
know
position because you're in a
being late
position.
ticks her off. So anybody that's riding with us or doing anything with us,
She was-
I'm going to tell them, hey, be
Listen,
extra
be early because she don't like being late.
Yo, what I was gonna say was,
Because you know what's crazy? Black people get a bad rep for being late. You feel me? I hate being late too. I'm an early nigga.
color people
I'm an early dude. I like being early.
late today.
You feel me?
That's what we do.
Right? I think I was extra
Whenever
early
I'm
today because I know I was gonna be with her, and we actually came separate. But I expected her to be here before me, and that's how it usually is. But
supposed to come together.
yeah, we were. But that's my thing though. Like, it's more than enough resources out here right now. Everything we talking about is so old. We've been
Right.
held down.
Right.
We've been,
Right.
It's just
so
being
what are you gonna
recorded
do about
more
it
now.
What
Like,
What now?
We're just having conversations related to that.
hold up,
yeah,
let me
but
holler
I'm
at y'all.
saying, and then
What I want to say is this.
Going
Going back to what you said. Going back to what you said.
Hold on, wait, real
Hold
quick.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait. Going back to what
No,
she said
no, no, I'm
about
not trying to
believing in
cut
you.
off. Say your name.
Yeah.
And because you didn't even introduce yourself.
I didn't even
no, people
introduce
don't even know who you
myself.
are.
Yo,
So say
follow
your
me
name.
on Instagram
Yeah, facts.
at
My
Original
fault, bro.
Creative. Follow me on
I'm a
Instagram.
horrible mediator.
It's
you
all
gotta
good.
inject yourself, fam.
That's not even your fault. That's my fault. Just like she said, go back to counting on you. So like, that's me. Follow me at Original Creator on Instagram, and definitely follow me on Twitter at Chucked Up. But what I wanted to say about what she said about counting on you and going back to you as the basis and the solution to most problems. That's my movement. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that my movement is called One of One, and basically that essentially means no one is the same, but no one is different at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And it also resides back to the fact that we have no one but ourselves. We're born alone and we die alone. And it's like you can't focus on the caller or the receiver because like there's no point. It's only on the call. So your life is the call. You know what I'm saying? And either you're going to revolutionize your mind because like I feel like personally speaking, I'm not human. I feel like I'm just a spirit, like literally traveling for a little while, and I'm gonna be gone soon. I'm not attached.
Nowhere. I'm gonna be here forever.
Yeah, like, and I'm gonna be gone from this realm. I'm not from this realm, but I'm living forever.
I'll be in the physical, me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you gonna freeze yourself?
I'm here.
He said, but what I'm trying to get at is this, like,
I'm like, I should be fucking with people, man.
yo, listen, you can't, like you said,
distract you.
yo, he did just distract me, but real shit though. That's how I feel, and I think that we got to start realizing more of how our own brain works and how we work as human beings. And then step into that next level, because like we got to revolutionize ourselves before we can step into any other, worldly problem.
Oh, it starts with the individual.
Exactly, and that's what one of one means. Absolutely. And that's why I'm trying to, what he said about the kids, like you got to care about yourself and, set an example about caring about yourself to the fullest and caring about how your mind works. Will eventually lead to the betterment of everybody else. So it's all about you first.
Yeah,
that's how I feel. I agree with you 100%.
And allow your kids to be themselves.
Yeah, you gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself.
Well said, bro.
Thank
You can be yourself
appreciate
as
you.
long as, and you said your kids, allow your kids to be yourself.
Yeah, like,
yo, follow me at Original Creator, y'all.
It's your job to definitely, meet.
I allow the kids to be yourself as long as it's inside the realm of the things that I want for you. Nigga. Like, you know what I mean? As long as you fall into them parentheses, nigga, you good. But you're not gonna go outside the box, bro.
No, that's the guidance. That's where the guidance comes at.
That's a fact.
As an adult, we got to guide them.
Huh?
I said sometimes your children are greater than what you want for them.
That's a
I
fact.
think that a lot of parents reflect their fears on their children. Like right now, I can hear when a person who really cares about me is speaking from a scary place, and I'm not going to dismiss you. I'm gonna hear you and let you talk, but I'm not gonna let it penetrate.
Because it may be valid. It may be valid.
It's not valid.
No. I don't mean like it may be valid on a standpoint of giving you something to look out for. I don't never neglect a yield sign.
Right.
You feel me? Because that's what that's called. That's a yield. It may not necessarily mean something to me right now, but 3, 4, 5 years later down the line, I may be able to go down my road. I got a crazy memory too.
Yo,
so
bro,
I'm one of those that I remember shit when I was 1 year old. Like literally.
Oh, word?
That's a fact.
That's a talent.
To this day.
What I wanted to say was this. I know we didn't get to play my song because your computer died.
Facts. But next week, listen, we're going to play all the music we're supposed to play.
Acapella
We're going to play. Oh, nah, definitely. Do your thing.
I bet.
Hold on, who are you again? Tell the people.
I said, hold up. I'm going to stand up. It's Original Creator. My name is...
Hold on. Hitman, right behind that, man. We going to need that first verse again, bro. You got me? I know. Okay.
I said, it's Arson in the building. My name is Arsenio, but I go by the rap name of Arson because it's just like a shortened name for my name. And
Arsenio had a big ass head. He was like,
and he was a funny ass nigga. Real shit. And this is gonna be on my next project. This is called Positive Programming. It's a clean song for FM, so I'm gonna spit this one for y'all real quick. Let's get it. Follow me at Original Creator. This goes. I can see the hatred on your body, fam. Stop it, 5. You couldn't stop this flow if you was Hoover Dam. I'm not surprised that many want to sabotage this prudent plan. 9 to 5 is not the divine purpose for us on this land. Traumatized because of how desensitized we are. Thinking the government got answers for the people to enlarge their consciousness and find their hearts. I'm often thrown into the dark to see if I can make some lights out of the sources that I got. Now I see that alchemy is so hard to teach and it's far to reach, but faith in action through meditation sure to help you delete the great distraction of always asking God what is there to see. The world is yours. I'm understanding more because I speak to me. And I speak to me because truthfully, man, we all connected. The universe help us manifest what is uncontested. I'm underdressed, but my mental is dapper down. No matter what's the occasion, my aura never going down. I'm just relaying the message, man, I don't gloat about it. The flow was founded where Trace was pounding and fiends was drowning. I'm so astounded, the way it's sounding is so profound. They used to doubt it, I'm glad that they rather know about it. I'm just relaying the message, man, I don't gloat about it. The flow was founded where Trace was pounding and fiends was drowning. I'm so astounded, the way it's sounding is so profound. They used to doubt it, I'm glad that they rather know about it. I said God is what be causing me to level up. Underground connections got me stressing about the higher ups. I admire us in the effort to stay sane through the loops and the hurdles greatly oppressing upon our brain diabolical. We are not matter without the atom and the molecule, but that ain't equivalent to the soul that really powers you. So if you can understand that, then I'ma do the most to show you money and fame is not why we came. Watch as I break the chain on the bike that's been hustling through routes of misdirection and indiscretion with love again. Just wondering how I'ma defeat the ways of the covenant that separate my people. Understanding that the violence reflects on how you're feeble in your mental capacity. I hope to touch your soul before becoming the casualty. My love is universal, so I'm building the cavalry. The school of kicking knowledge and the music music is improving, just a few, but now I'm proving that I'm part of the faculty. I'm trying to grind to win, so how the fuck is you mad at me? Excuse me. Stop idolizing sin, they want your spirit light to them. Before you know it, what you stand for is a part of their strategy. I've been programming positive, turning off the TV, skipping through this lane of life fillet. I'm feeling elite. We could smoke and chill, but hold up, what more can you teach me? Tell me clearly like we swimming in the waters out in Fiji. Yo, follow me at Original Creator, man. It's Arson. Good looking, y'all.
Fam, that was dope. I'm gonna say I need you and Hitman to do a track together. Y'all both got that same conscience. Hit, talk to us, Hit. I'm gonna need y'all to do a track together.
I wasn't gonna spit.
Listen, hold on.
Hot in the
Real quick, before you go on, as the host, man, I gotta thank Billy, Hitman, Arson. I appreciate y'all coming. Listen, y'all wasn't all put in the same spot right now on purpose. Like, the build just happened the way it did. You feel me? And I like the way it turned out. You know what I'm saying? I like the build. The music went off, and it still wasn't a dull moment. I love it. I love it. I appreciate y'all for being here, yo. Nah, don't worry about it. Do it. Let's go. This Hitman, and we about to get out of here. Interlude Radio. This is it.
I ain't even gonna spit it. I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? This is Dead Guy. Y'all can follow. Y'all can check that on YouTube. Follow me on IG at D Hitman. My YouTube account is D Hitman. You'll hear this.
Follow the bro.
Dear God, why does life have to be this way? Things are fucked up, and all you say to do is pray. Well, I'm tired of hypocrite pastors giving me notes. Are you a genie or a god? Because we living off hope. Men want to be women, women want to be men. To love the same damn sex is becoming the trend. Kids lost and confused, they just want to fit in. Nowadays, nobody cares because the sin is a sin. Adultery's the norm. People cheat on their spouse. If you a guy, why people getting shot in your house? The hood steady dying. Babies getting raped. Never seen your face. All I seen was a collections plate. Round here we get judged by race, and the man in the robe can determine our fate. People that's the strongest can't hold back tears. You let our people be enslaved for 400 years? Dear God. I ain't even gonna give you the second verse. Let's go hear that on YouTube, man.
Billy, you gotta close this out, Billy.
Billy, you got something for us, darling?
You gotta close this out.
Yeah. I know people probably mad at me for that, but
it's the best mic in the house. No, it's not the bad mic, but as far as like getting your vocals together.
So what y'all want to hear me spit?
Whatever you want to do. No, we don't want to hear you spit. We want to hear that soulful voice.
Whatever you want to do, dog.
Let's get it. She's sitting down.
Get in your bag.
Hey, yo, this chick's a misfit like spines with a slip disc. I'm harder than a pimp. I pimp a little harder. My G is seen to escalate a little farther than the average chick that's messing with them dudes. She ain't feeling this scene. Messing with me will get you in some heat, man. The hallelujah dancing clothes under your feet, man. I'm straight street, man. I'm quick to bring the heat, man. Trench coat, 6-inch stilettos. Team deep, fan. My team deep from the pastors to the street farmers. I ain't even gonna keep going. But you know, anyway, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to, absolutely.
Can we get a Negro spiritual?
Can
we get a Negro spiritual?
Oh no, we're not. I don't even play with that. I don't even sing at the church.
We shall overcome.
I don't even sing at the church because I don't play with that. We ain't even doing that.
Let her do what she do.
But I'm gonna sing into you. So into you. Swear you got me so into you, and you gon' make me give it, I'm giving all to you. You gon' make me give it, I'm giving all to you. Swear you got me so into you. Swear you got me so into you. And you gon' make me give it, I'm giving all to you. You gon' make me give it, I'm giving all to you. Yeah.
Let them know where to find you.
We appreciate you.
You can find me at Billie Wroteit. That's BILLIEWROTEIT on all my pages. Facebook, Instagram, DM me, hit me up. I respond back to everybody. Hit me up.
Let them know where you find you, y'all. Hitman. Let them know where
you find you. Find me on Instagram at Original Creator. No caps, no spaces, just Original Creator. Rap name Arson, man. Y'all already know what's going down.
Hit one more time, bro.
Find me on IG, D Hitman. DHITTMAN. You heard? GMS.
You already know. Interlude Radio 92.9 FM, man. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all next week, man. Friday. Ow!
That was
think that's That's why I say, yo, let him. Let him talk.
Real Deal FM, New York's finest.
Get some flicks real quick and get out of here.
Oh, okay.
On the fast. Huh? What happened? Yo, I don't know. Yo. Bro, I charged my drink before I came, and I left when I unplugged. I left it plugged in. I left it plugged in. Hold up, bro. I only use my computer on Fridays.
You up here?
Just get right
I ain't expecting you to be.
I like it.
Last time we talked about the milestone. Doing the same.
I'm sorry, that big guy versus the film. That was fire. There's a lot of people get mad.
If you get
some
back
people
in road,
appreciate
that's
it.
something to think about.
No, yeah, you're fire. I want
Yeah, we about to take some flicks right now, bro.
I like that because what you give people to think about, like when you speak, is actually really important. You're bugging too at the same time, so you speak from that perspective.
Yo, you added me? You added me yet? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna add you back when I get my drink. Where you Soundview. Yeah, we're in the Bronx. In the Bronx, me too. I'm on Kingsbridge. Oh, yeah.
Good look.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, I can't even drink my Henny, yo. It's too hot. I would have passed out in here. Y'all been cracking jokes on me forever.
Let's all take a photo back here.
Let's definitely do it.
For my documentary.
We're about to take pics real quick.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get all this.